So, last time we were here, the mission to the Underdark to gather herbs was finally successfully completed upon returning to the site of the brawl between living and undead of these fire giants. You found Lord Jengalin. Found Lord Jengalin passed out in a stupor, and Jingles the space monkey. Finding him passed out after having defeated his undead friend. You decide to go in through the haze of smoke and retrieve some more grains of ruby grains from the rucksack. Finding the bottom of the rucksack to be completely full of them, you took about 15 handfuls, threw them in the bag, and got the hell out. Upon going to leave, you were seemingly pursued across Olaka Lake by some unknown specter. Fleeing for your lives, you made it back to the town, turned in your goods, and got the fuck out. Having returned finally back to the sanctum after being gone for roughly 3 weeks, you arrive back home to the sound of a banquet. Going into the banquet, you find the 3 prisoners that were never to be released sitting at the table enjoying a meal with all of your friends. All of them very nonplussed. Didn't seem to really worry about it. After expressing their deep condolences, the Beastmaster, otherwise known as Billy, had seen the error of his ways and wished to mend things. And Adris promptly ran to his room and locked himself in. Haru, who is now back, Haru went and tried to talk. Haru went and tried to talk to Adris. He refused to open the door. And Rainstorm did some investigating, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So, at this point, Adris is locked in his room. Haru's at the door. Rainstorm gave up, and everyone else has gone to bed. So, what would you guys like to do?
No, I'm in bed with Perrin.
Indeed, you are actually in bed with Perrin.
That's my night. I'm done. I'm good.
What are the doors made out of again in the bedroom?
They appear to be wooden doors.
Alright, the puppy dog through them. Go for her puppy.
Touch my dog and you die. I will literally
I knew
murder.
that.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, shit. That's right.
What, me?
The druids.
You left the druid over.
Yeah, what was the name of that
I
thing?
can
Healer.
literally
Healer.
spiritual weapon anything I want. And it'll do my bidding. After fucking.
Sounds like some kind of plot armor.
It's plot defenses, actually.
Okay, so
You just want to let the next day come? I mean, are you going to
Trying to figure something fucking out. We'll get the top map. Where's the top map? Do we have a top map?
oh, the second story?
Yeah.
Under this one.
Under this one, okay.
Just
As you are. She almost laid it across the top of the candle. That wouldn't have worked very well.
No, let's not do that.
fucking hilarious.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
Yeah, the house is on fire.
I cannot
Arson time.
get to my characters.
Put me in.
Yeah, you gotta sign in.
Put me
Updated.
in my bed.
Yeah, the website updated so you gotta re-sign
My bedroom is
So I'm just over here in the wall.
next to Regent's one.
I don't know which one that is. We haven't been here in so long.
The one that has no bed is Bojangles.
Okay.
That's me, and you're next door.
It's been too long.
So, as Haru is trying to...
I'm trying to get to these ones because I mean,
Touch my papers!
address is in this one, that one, I think.
No, that's yours. That's
That one's mine.
Denna's room.
Man, I don't fucking know.
Touch my shit.
Perry was there with me.
Adris is also in there. He's just invisible.
No, he is not watching us.
Nope, I can't do
Roll
this
stealth.
tonight.
I was gonna say you wouldn't even know.
Well, actually, I have
You wouldn't even know.
a map.
So, as Haru is attempting to get into Adris's room, up the stairs comes
Address is
Miss
in the
Zeverash.
Address is in the first one.
Ting, ting, ting. Okay.
Claude's is
Think
the
on the
middle
fighter's
one. You are in the last one.
Yeah. Take the spot.
So, coming up the stairs is
Tam.
Zeverash as you're trying to get in the door. Haru, come on. It's a shock. Let him process. Come to bed.
Man, he won't talk to me.
She's going to bed
I just
with you.
want him. But I fucking.
Let him sleep with Drew.
I already just fucked with one person today.
Let him sleep. He'll feel better about it in the morning, or at least there'll be more discussion in the morning. As she comes forward,
After I
takes
stab
your
her
hand,
now.
and leads you.
Hey, we must go there, check on Littlefoot first.
Haru, I don't know how many times I'm going to tell you this.
Hey, he's got to eat too.
We'll check on him in the morning. He was fine a little bit ago. Now, are you coming to bed, or are you sleeping on the guest rooms?
Let's go to bed.
Alrighty then.
Hey, you gotta go into the bedroom.
I'm fucking
She
trying,
leads you
man.
over.
Yeah.
Trying to get her
One
to the
more.
farm.
Alright, so, everyone settles in for a night's rest.
For rest.
I ain't getting no younger.
And
There's her.
a long rest is had. The next morning,
How many years have you been in there?
Age on the body, not age on the perception.
so, daylight comes, or what passes for daylight in the sanctum, and you find yourselves being welcomed down to a well-cooked meal. The other occupants are not present. The Beastmaster, the Succubus, and the Incubus are not at the table at this time. Everyone else seems to be there. Even Martin, who doesn't really like to be around people, is just sitting there. And he seems to have gotten over some of his touchiness about people being close.
Good morning.
Morning, Martin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to see you again. I just got off patrol and I was just gonna have some breakfast before I went on to bed.
We did not leave any money to pay you while we were gone. I apologize.
Oh, the brothers took care of me.
Oh, well, thank you guys. We appreciate that.
Oh, well, I mean... Well, the other thing was to throw him out the door. I mean,
Oh,
we
right.
didn't pay him, I mean...
Address.
Am I even there?
Are you at breakfast?
Am I?
Are you?
I don't know, are you coming to
Are
record?
Are you? Not I'm getting the prize.
You have to make some of your own decisions.
Sure. I'm rolling still. I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there.
He's sitting there at the corner with his fucking crossbow, just pointing it all over, just like here, but nobody sees me.
He's holding the crossbow like...
Okay, so do we see you or do we not see you?
I don't know
What the
how
hell?
good's your perception?
I don't
Pretty
know.
fucking good, actually.
Not that fucking good.
Oh,
What'd you
yes
get?
it is.
Not his is. They ain't.
What'd you get?
23.
Oh. Do I even have to really roll? Oh, yeah, I do have to.
With advantage of the plus 13.
18.
18!
Have you seen Address this morning?
In my fucking bowl of cereal and fucking salad and shit. Whoop! What is-
Fairy. Have you seen Fairy?
That motherfucker don't want to talk to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to see because he's got.
Oh, I'm eating his
bag
breakfast too.
Okay. Brendel, how are you feeling this morning? You didn't feel a little
I
odd.
feel...
Good as shit.
I feel... I mean, I
Not like I'm dying.
It's fucking glowing. Literally, it's like
as he floats into the room.
He does that Popeye thing with the muscles.
Yes, because I forgot to mention in the recap that Adris used his wish to give Randall godly constitution.
I roided him out.
So Randall's sitting there and he's chewing on a bite of food and he's like, I'll be honest with you,
this shit's garbage.
I'm
food
not
tastes different this morning. It's
It's not trying to kill
odd. I slept really well and I don't know. I feel more energetic than I usually am.
Well, that's good.
So, I feel a little strange.
I'm gonna pop up behind
You
him.
look a little
whack him on the
strange.
side.
All right,
Always down,
roll an
always
attack.
Can I even hit him with now his constitution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constitution doesn't affect his.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
it's
his
just his
armor
hit points.
Dex is your.
What are you hitting him with?
Oh, open hand.
Open hand. All right, so you
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
okay. That hits. Roll damage with sneak attack.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Do you choose not to use sneak attack?
Actually, advantage because he's sitting at
Just-
a table and there's other people on the other side of him. They're
Shit,
flanking.
what do I fucking
Are you
roll?
trying to hurt him?
Flight.
Because you don't have to.
I'm just hitting him.
Okay, so you just pop him one just because. You
Yeah.
don't actually have to do damage if you know.
I mean,
If you're being played.
I get it, I'm gonna rule it!
I'm just saying, if you want to just like tap him on the back of the head, or if you're like, are you gonna like smack his face into the table, or are you just gonna pop him one?
It's just-
Because there's
But you know, it's up to you whether you want to slap his head into the table or whether you want to just whack him on the back of the head and say hi.
Damn.
Yeah, that would have been.
that would have hurt.
I was gonna say
It
shit.
would have only been a +2 to that.
24, 26, 27, 20. That's still 29 points. That's most of his hit points before this.
Is it really?
He only had 32.
Oh, Jesus
That was like
Christ!
most of his
Before
hit
your
points.
wish, he had 32 hit points.
Oh, wait, you get the D2 too, right?
Yeah.
So that's
If I
6,
hit him-
12.
Depends on which
Okay.
depends on which hand he slapped him with.
20,
I'm dominant, right?
25 on the
So
dice.
yeah, he
So
slapped him with
27,
the
yeah.
plus a D4 of radiant.
+3.
Oh, God!
So are you
That's your
slapping his
30.
head into the table?
I'm not slapping his head. I'm just going like up to it, like
Funny
in
bone.
his- in
Okay,
his
are you?
side.
Do you want to do damage or are you just being nice?
Fuck him up.
It's your call.
It's the only way to test.
Oh, I don't want to
stabbed,
die.
Kidney shot. What?
I stabbed you with the fucking lockpicks
Oh yeah.
He stabbed you with the sword.
just to make sure they
Yeah.
were solid.
Oh yeah.
Medusa's rapier, and Brandel stabbed you.
It's just a common thing.
So
Sure.
We
Okay, so
showed
you're
people
hurt.
that
I'm just
love
gonna
the
whack.
Bible.
okay, so you
And then sit down next to him.
pop up and just whoa, right the.
That
And
was
then-
lethal.
As you pop down next to him across the table, you see both Mateus and Perrin. Mateus steps up and draws back, and you see Perrin just wave his hand, and you see this beam of energy strung on his finger as he points at you, and he's like,
If you kill him, I'm not reviving him.
and you just, there's this very tense moment, and Randall, he goes, oh!
Did they even notice that it was like a deadly hit?
It was a hard hit.
It would have been deadly to him before I roided him out.
So as you whack him, you see him double over, and they both, ready to take you out. And then Randall's like, huh. That was a really hard hit, but I actually feel just fine. That's,
Bitch it.
I mean, it hurt, but that should have hurt more.
Are you alright?
Strange things are afoot
It-
here.
Apparently, yes.
Okay.
That
know what?
was.
I'm gonna go over there and smack his
Do you
head
need
into
me
the
to-
table.
Do you need me to lay hands on you?
No, I don't think so.
Can he like check and see his own health?
Does a medicine check on himself.
I'm like, damn, I'm
Please,
gonna die.
please roll horrible. That'd be hilarious.
I guidance him.
Oh, well, you have to use guidance before the roll's made. But with an 18, he's like,
That's not even bruised.
he looks at you and goes, that was a hard hit.
My liver smacked my spleen.
But I seem to be, this is
Solid.
Feeling
this is
good.
interesting. Brothers, we may have to
Experiment.
take some time.
Grab the scalpels.
As Perrin, with a beam of light, is visibly distracted by Randall being fine, you see the light fade away, and he's like,
Y'all might need the cleric.
"Brother, what's do you?"
He wasn't. When I was down in the potions club with him last night, he
Oh, I
was
didn't
kind
talk
of
to a character about that.
burping and You know, I was afraid I was going to have to catch him one time, but he said
He
it was
was
okay.
coughing
I
up
thought maybe he was just, dinner wasn't agreeing with him.
Listen, Randall, I know that, you haven't had your normal testers around, but have you been drinking your own potions?
That's what I said.
It's like, brother, I'm not doing that. I have quite a few to test,
I
but
pop
I have
into the
not
room, some potions. Some potions to test.
Drugs?
Indeed, I do have some potions to
Hey,
test.
let's go.
Drugs, yes, drugs.
It's like a fucking owl video, just drugs.
Anyway, this will warrant some looking into. However, we do have a schedule we have to keep this morning, so everyone eat up, and we'll be on our way. If anybody's wanting to go to Neverwinter, yes, I have to go and deliver on a commission that we were sent to do, enchanting minor enchantments. I have to deliver on that, and I'm sure Zeverash needs to check in with her things. Yes, I do need to go back there and make sure that everything
don't
hasn't
go
burnt
back
down.
to that fucking place.
Well, you can stay here today.
No.
Well, Haru, I mean, everything seems quiet since, you slapped the crap out of that
Tired
poor
the
guy.
fucking books.
Anyway, so yes. Well, in that case, we'll be heading to the teleportation portal in about an hour and a half. I have to put the last finishing touches on a couple of things, and then we'll be heading to Neverwinter to take care of some things.
Zeverash, how's Fluffles doing?
He recovered quite well.
Oh, that's good.
That is good.
And then he promptly vanished. As he,
Yeah, that sounds
as
about
he's
right.
prone to do.
I was gonna tell him
How was the
that
pup that was with him?
yeah.
It's growing very rapidly, apparently.
I was gonna tell him mine finally developed a quirk. It doesn't like being in the dark.
His has a weird quirk too. He was telling me about it, but I was so busy with paperwork, I just don't remember what he said it was. It's kind of strange. His is at least 2 times bigger than yours is. I
Maybe
think.
it's because he's
That's
had
what
one
she
before.
Maybe at the
I don't know. It's
He knows more about them than I do.
I mean, he's taking him hunting, so maybe he's letting him chew on rats or something. I don't know.
Steroids.
Steroids.
But anyway, the
That
point
pupp's
is,
doing fine, so it's fine.
everyone enjoy the meal. There's plenty left. I'm going to go take care of a couple things. Mateus will be staying here today in order to work on a couple of other commissions that we're still in the middle of. And I think Randall will be staying here as well today. Yeah, I'm okay, brother. It's not...
Well,
But to be safe, yes, I'll stay close to Mateus because something weird is going on.
like I said, if you
Certain
need
things are
stay on the
affected.
hinge or identify or whatever.
Oh, and
I can
I'm
help you.
actually completely capable of
I know, but
Is it like,
checking
can you,
all
like,
that kind of things as
scan
well.
somebody?
But
actually identify you can. But then whatever magic is used on them.
It's over 9,000!
anyway, so
Don't worry about it.
I will meet you guys at the teleportation circle, all who want to come,
Wait a minute.
in about an hour or so. So enjoy the meal, and I'm out.
Doesn't that mean like 24 hours afterwards he'd just be like a fucking star?
Wish is a little bit weird. Technically, you activated a magical item. You didn't actually cast the wish spell. If you did, you would actually be very weakened for the next several days. Yeah, no, you would be like ridiculously weakened. But because you didn't actually cast the spell, you used a stored magic to do that. You essentially altered reality, and he's not under the effect of a wish spell. You changed the universe to where he is now that way. So even if you guys were to identify, it wouldn't show he's under the effects of a wish
Ruby
spell.
Green's gotta get him from
Yeah.
Because anyway,
Just dump
so-
it back out in front of him. Just
So Perrin excuses himself. The 3 brothers get up and walk off.
Azris.
Ruby Greens.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay, so
I go down to the
I
potion
ran
lab.
out before
Clear
you
the
go.
you're just gonna dump them all over the food on the table.
No!
I told you I'm gonna go down to the potions lab.
All right. Anybody eating breakfast?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all eating.
I've eaten.
Nobody saw me.
Okay.
Would.
And after I eat, I want to go down because I've got a couple of questions for Perrin.
Okay. So you guys
I'm just
partake.
gonna go train my dog somewhere.
Okay. Before you guys leave, I need all those who partook to make a Constitution saving throw.
What? Not again! Swear to God, if it's the bacon
What
again.
have you been doing to her?
How close am I to hurt?
I don't know. How close are you to me?
Oh yeah, hang on. How
I was
close
at
are
my
we to?
parents.
We're all at the table.
Yeah.
God damn, John.
As you said, a Constitution save.
Yeah, con save.
What's your plus?
4.
15?
Okay.
18.
So,
You don't need to know what we rolled.
oh, sorry, I got hers and then I forgot everybody else. I'll get to it, I promise.
18.
21.
18.
15.
15. Okay, so Address, with your 21, you gain 10 maximum hit points for the next 8 hours. As you partake of this food, you notice, specifically you notice, a very specific taste
Oh shit! They're using my.
that you're like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
oh yeah, that's
That's not a cursed ass tree or not.
that's tasty. However, the three of you,
Plus 8 temp, I guess.
this is, you're like, this is good stuff, and you take a bite of this other stuff, and you're like,
Fuck is that?
my God, what a horrible aftertaste. And then you want more. You're like, that's a horrible
Aspartame.
taste, and you are compelled to continue eating.
No,
That's
no,
fine.
no,
Oh my
no, no.
God.
Resist.
everything.
Aspartame.
So, yes, aspartame. So, you don't really, you're like, it's a weird aftertaste, but she's about the only one who notices that something's awry here because it's very
Tasted this
familiar.
before.
So, the rest of the meal is had.
Fucking cursed ass tree, motherfucker.
It's not perfect.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't like want to put you down or anything.
It's just a toxic girlfriend, that's all.
It
Yep.
gave you fucking hit points. Knock it the fuck off.
So, yeah, you're up 10 hit points for the next 8 hours.
10 hit points.
Yeah,
10 hit points to your maximum for the next 8 hours.
Are they like temporary points or
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, maximum hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
I'll put
can-
him in as temp.
They can be healed back. That's the difference between temporary and maximum increased. So,
130, here I am.
so
Same.
upon finishing the meal,
No, that's
You,
cheap. Y'all are at 130. 173.
Yeah.
Yeah,
finish
he's
the
still
meal,
got less
and,
health than me.
Anybody
I'm a
want to
fucking
do anything
tank.
specific?
Yeah, I want to go ask a couple questions.
Your
of
father
Karen.
messed up.
Okay.
It's more.
So, parents down there in the enchanting room knock on the door.
I
Yes,
still have
come
more
in.
I'm raging. I have.
You see him
Over
standing there, and he's
200
working on.
when I'm
It looks like a short sword that he's enchanting slightly.
Karen, dear, I had a couple
No, she
questions for
honestly
you if you
was.
have just a moment.
Hang on, do none of them question the fact that I'm now wearing an adamantine chest plate?
No.
No,
Adventure.
no.
No, really?
We're
You're an adventure party.
Adventure parties.
No one's just like, where the fuck did you
Fascism
get that?
thing.
Yes, fashion. Yes, I'm putting the final touches on this. What can I do for you?
Well, my
Yeah.
patron gave me a gift not too long ago.
Okay.
And I can learn ritual spells and write them down, but I do not know really how to do that because my spells, well, they're not in a book like yours and Bo Gentle's.
Oh,
So this is a new thing for me, and I need to know what I need to get to do said thing.
oh. Well, you typically need some scrap paper to work with, and you need some enchanted ink that is used to actually scribe spells. It's actually very simple. I actually have my spell book here, and I also have a ritual book that is used for such things.
That's what I have now, a ritual book.
That's interesting. Anyway, I'm sorry, I have to concentrate just a
No,
little bit
I
here. But
understand,
yes,
I understand.
it's actually quite simple. You get a version of a spell, and you basically study the spell. You try to convert it from somebody else's notes into something that resonates with you. And therefore, you basically copy the spell in a way that resonates with
Makes
your
sense with me.
yeah, it makes sense to you. And
Okay.
once you've worked it out, then you copy that way that actually works for you into the book, and then you can use the book to go through it and you cast it as a ritual spell.
Okay, excellent. And where would I get the enchanted ink that I would need?
Well, you would have to purchase it from one of the fine people who sell such things.
Oh, which would be you.
That would be me.
Excellent. So I know where to go. Wonderful.
Indeed.
Thank you.
I actually, I have some right now. I need to buy some ink and purify and then enchant it to work for those purposes. But
Well, where would I get the regular ink? And I'll get it while I'm out and about in the
Oh.
winter today.
I'm going there as well.
That's true. All right. All right. Well, if you have any time tonight, I would love for you to.
I'll definitely have some time for you.
Well, thank you, dear. That would be most appreciative.
Indeed.
All right. Well, I will leave you to finish your thing, and I'll meet you at the teleport.
Excellent. See you there soon.
All right. So I'm going to find him in the potion room. You
All right.
okay?
Getting his spine to straighten up.
Ah, that's always fun. He pops mine. I do not like it.
Alright, so you go to the potion room seeking out Adris.
Adris and Randall, because I want to see Randall's face when he drops out all the ruby grains.
So as you make your way down the potion room,
Yeah, they happen.
make your way down to the potion room. Randall is there, and you see him working on a couple of potions. Adris, I assume that you're arriving shortly. So you get there, and they're just doing that stuff, and Randall turns around and goes, good morning, again. I'm working on some potions here, but the last couple weeks have yielded quite a few potions that I've been selling. There's actually quite a few. The Fendelin store it's crazy how many potions that I'm going through there. I can't brew them fast enough.
Yeah, I need to go see if
I
they'll
need to pop
pay
down
me
there.
to help them with their little problem.
Which problem?
Lots of people getting hurt down in the mine.
Good
Ah.
handling problem.
I can handle that problem for them.
Indeed.
I want to go down there at some point.
But,
Alright.
Adris, since you are here with the
I got
bag
the
of
stuff.
clothing,
Stuff.
we've got the ruby grains.
You've got ruby.
We talked about it.
I just got
Yes.
ruby grains
I
and
mean,
started
if you have the
shoveling them out.
as you start shoveling this pile of ruby grains, and you see him just and he goes down there and starts because they're starting to scatter a little. He's pulling them together, and he's like, that's
Lot.
I've not seen that many ruby grains in one
Did you make
place.
your potion then?
You're gonna make me.
I can. You're gonna make me ink.
Oh, God.
Like a little Nemo.
I need to count.
Okay.
So he spends about the next 10 minutes counting,
My number is 1867.
and he finds, says 1876. And he's just like, yes. I can certainly try. There's no guarantee that it's going to come out right. It's very difficult.
True.
I need about 1,500 of these.
All right. Well,
And if it goes well in about a week or so, I might succeed on this potion.
well, the 4 ingredients that they had us get, do you put them all in one potion to make one potion, or
Which were the ingredients again?
the Alucrest, Vigil Spores, Ember Gingers, and the Ruby Grains?
There's various combinations that you can use them for. Cure disease potions, a couple of them are ingredients for invisibility potions, as I've been studying up on since I just seem so interested in them.
Invisibility.
Oh, visibility.
Yeah,
Fuck.
fire resist
All of
potions, with the eggshells you got me, I might even be able to make a fire immunity potion, depending. Those are quite difficult to put together. But yes, no, I could definitely have quite the time with these.
Good, good. Well, I mean, do we want to sell the rest of them, or do we want to just give them down?
We'll go to the pothead.
We're going to buy it. Well, he wanted incense, though, and we don't have any incense. He took it. Well, Merrick took it off. Is that what Nornor wanted? Was
Yeah.
incense?
Yeah, but technically you
Did
guys
we
don't
actually
really know that.
Did we actually split it up? Before we
Um,
left?
No,
Yeah.
he took
No.
all the incense and stuck it in his mouth.
He was throwing it all in his pouch, and then he just vanished.
Yeah, so he took all the incense.
So what else can you use for
Well, therefore...
The ruby grains are used for some very low-level potions, but the large amount of them... Ruby grains are worth a decent amount in small amounts, but when they get into the larger amounts, their value rises exponentially, because it's very hard to find a large amount of them in
we
the same
can go
place.
to that guy's, thing and just slice it open and put it over the bag of coal and just fill that some bitch up.
Virgin toenails is also a good substitute, just in case.
The fuck?
Oh, we know we're now.
But yes, I mean, I have days and days of potions for this.
Well, we have more Alecrest, big old spores, and amber grains.
Big old
too.
spores.
Big old.
Big old boar!
Big
old
spores.
You got some big old spores.
But, I mean, we can sell them for 2 gold a piece, but we have to find somebody who wanted to buy them.
Well, I mean, to be completely...
I'm sure he knows some people.
I definitely know some people. Hi. There's quite a few of these that I would not mind. If you wanted, if I'm able to craft the potion, if I'm able, and it is a very difficult potion, if it works, I could sell it for thousands and thousands and thousands of gold if I could find a buyer.
Right.
Of course. Or if you guys wanted to keep it to use in your adventures, it could be immensely valuable in a tight situation. Again, if it works as the recipe says it should.
What kind of potion was it again?
Potion of giant size.
Turn somebody giant.
I want.
You get stupid powerful for an hour.
Yeah.
No, it's 24 hours.
Stupid powerful, stupid strength.
I want.
You become huge.
Yeah.
Let me murder things.
Like, you become 25 feet tall.
Yeah.
I wish to become murder hobo.
Stomp on every damn thing.
But anyway,
See, we
honestly...
do that, we give it to her, then we walk in the middle of the orc camp and be like, bitch, look at this. She's in charge now.
Just walk into the Orc King's house and like, I own the place.
I still can send him bitch letters.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, honestly, I'm not really concerned about the money. I mean, if I were to successfully make it, I mean, just the fact that I made it would be satisfaction enough for me. I mean, I'll sell other potions, and if you guys want, I can try to sell this one and we can split up the money. That's perfectly fine, but... I mean, honestly, I'd be looking to sell it to people like you anyway.
Well, yeah, it would be adventuring.
So, you know, if I manage to make this one, it's up to you guys if you want to keep it or sell it.
Well, I think he's saying if we want to give him all this, he'll just give us the potion if it works.
Fucking take the rest home.
Fucking take it.
Well,
Oh, excellent. I will attempt to... Now, I've been working for over a year working on the other components of the giant-sized potion. It'll take me about a week to prepare the ruby grains, and then it'll take me overnight of constant work to see if I can make it come up right. In the meantime, I can use a lot of these. The Ember Ginger I can make fire resist potions with.
I got 70 of those.
You got 70 extras. Okay. With the 70 extras, I could probably try to brew you. I could probably work on about 3 fire resist potions. If I use some of the red dragon shells that you got, I could probably combine the two and make a fire immunity potion, but I'd only be able to get one shot at that.
But still, you could say you brewed it, though.
True, and it could be useful. And a fire immunity potion, I mean, there's a lot of fire in the world, so it can be very useful.
And where do you go? Dragon shell eggs. I never thought we'd come across those.
Yeah, I mean, where did you? How did you?
We were
And
in
all 5 colors. That's
Dragon's
weird.
Den. On this island, there's a place called Dragon's Den, and apparently one of the dragons convinced the other dragons to all come in, and it'll be a safe habitat.
Yes,
for
I've
everybody
actually heard
else.
about that.
To do, you know.
Yeah.
I want to
Ironically, with a high history check.
I want to pop into the potion room while they're talking.
I actually have heard of that. It's supposedly a myth, but you've actually been there.
Their nests are still there, and they have like offshoots And each one is the habitat that the particular colored dragon needed, so we just went through the nest.
Oh yeah,
Picked
How
up the
many
pieces.
dragons did you have to kill?
There was none there.
We
Well,
had to
there's one
fight-
skeleton, but
we had to fight some.
Well, that's interesting. That might be fun to look at.
We had to fight
That's
some
some
other
point.
things down there, though. What were they called? The things that were made specifically to kill
Shit.
dragons?
Bahirs.
Bahirs.
Ah, Bahirs, yes.
I cut my ass the stomach of one. That
Yes,
was fun.
those were created by Dragonkind back in, created by Giantkind to kill dragons back in the Dragon Giant War. That was,
We killed 3 of them.
history says.
Yeah, we killed 3 of them. I had to cut my way out of the stomach of one of them. It was disgusting.
Well, I'm glad you survived.
Yeah?
But in any case,
Come on!
She auto-stabilizes.
don't know how helpful that would be in the
In the belly of a dragon.
belly of it. Yeah. Anyway,
Hey, I mean, I got the lightning snake back from it, so,
so,
I mean,
Look out.
long story short, he's going to try to make the giant potion.
Alright.
He's going to make. Did you want fire resistance or try to make it the fire immunity? Because you get 3 fire resists or possibly 1 fire immunity.
I don't know, what do y'all think fire is?
Immunity.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so complete
one of the
immunity to
two.
fire for an hour is what you're going to try for.
Well,
Okay.
I'll give him the 45 Alucrest, the 167 spores, and the 70 emergent.
Okay. The Alucrest can be used to make basic cure disease potions. They can also be used to make water breathing potions because they were also able to be found in the lakes growing.
Knock yourself out. Whatever we want.
All right. So sometime I will make a bunch of rolls and see what potions come of this.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we'll get back to that. And you guys can decide, since you provided the ingredients, it's up to you whether you want to use them or sell them and split the profits.
Alright. Well, I've got that down and I gave it to him. Alright, sweet.
Excellent. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think I'm good.
Hey, Satine.
Came down here specifically because you said you had some potions.
Ooh.
Let's go!
Just remember, we've only got an hour till we go to Neverwinter.
It's
Well,
fine.
Probably
Indeed.
45 minutes.
Okay.
I'm sure.
So I want to try out this one. Potentially dangerous, but I am here to help you. And he reaches over and he grabs a bottle. It's a little bit bigger than your typical vial. As he reaches out to hand it to you, it looks like it's full of just straight black ink. And as he reaches over, you see it gloss over, and you see just a sheen of green go across the side of it. Like, you see a wave of green just shimmer across the surface of it.
So that's neat.
It's like, not sure. And you see him prepare to, like, lay hands on you. Okay.
I will put a hand near her shoulder too. Just
You knock back the potion. I need you to make a constitution.
Hey!
Standing right here.
Oh! 18 plus 7 plus for 4.
Stupid.
That would be 29.
Stupid.
Not enough.
I've got
Not enough.
I'm a con monster.
And you die. Okay, hang on.
It wouldn't be the weirdest way I've almost died.
Let me get my specific. No, I didn't expect you to. This one you required a 25 or higher, so let me get the exact notes here.
Con monster. It's fun being one.
Okay.
Okay.
All my spells are good.
Gulp.
You are immune to bludgeoning damage. You have gained a fly speed of 30 feet.
What?
You can fly 30 feet per round
She has no wings.
as wings sprout from your back.
Holy crap!
Uh,
What the fuck?
These black feathered wings, like the wings of a raven, spring off your back. And yes, you are immune to bludgeoning damage, which is fall damage. You have a fly speed of 30 feet, and yeah, it's gonna last for an hour.
Holy shit.
Well, you're not going to drop you the center of fucking tension in town.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my
And
god!
now
I'm
looks
gonna
at you
go
and
fuck with
goes,
everyone.
Oh,
I can fly,
it's
bitches!
interesting.
I've got one.
Didn't expect the wings, honestly. I
You
figured
should
it
have
would
told the
actually.
second story of the same.
I mean, I could also
The
just.
Sword Mountain.
just
I actually kind of expected you to gain flight ability like through the fly spell, like Brother uses, where you just think which way you want to go. But the wings are Honestly, the wings are nice. They go well with your hair.
Go up, just
Kinky.
the fuck. This is awesome.
So yeah.
Dead body in our fucking segment.
Yeah, we do. We need to think about that too.
Oh yeah. Your girl.
So
Yes,
yes,
I know.
very nice.
Back off.
It's very interesting that worked. Like I said, the wings are unexpected. I'm gonna see if I can refine this one a little bit better. And
This is cool.
I'll let you know again. I do have 2 others that need testing, but it's not a good idea to mix potion effects, especially when we're testing unknowns.
Yeah, that's fine.
As he looks, he's like, those wings are, wow.
I was in a demon with fucking feathery wings.
I am champion.
The only-
Those are white.
I was gonna say the only way these could be even better is if they were like bat-like, because that would work even better.
You know, honestly, I'm kind of curious. If I had used a feather, I used a feather from a raven as one of the ingredients. If I used, I wonder what it would take for Kaiti to let me have one of the feathers. You get celestial wings. That's interesting.
Yeah,
And
what I would
what
like
effect
to
would
try.
that have?
Calm
Oh,
down.
Kill you immediately.
Calm down. See what happens. You stabbed him already.
Anyway, I'll look into that.
Fighting
But
with
yes,
the
I need
warriors.
to, as he's just, you see him just look down at the pile of green grains, and he's just like,
God, it's
Oh,
imperative
yeah.
to the mission we are on. Give me a feather.
Down, and I walk out.
excellent.
I just have fun. This is awesome. How long does it last?
An hour.
No. Oh.
Yeah, an hour, you're immune to bludgeoning damage, and you have a flight speed of 30 feet.
That's testing. Because hitting the ground is bludgeoning.
Yes, exactly.
I literally just go into the second story. Just.
I want to go find little G. Who
Um,
is eating breakfast with us?
Little G did eat breakfast with you guys. As you wandered off, he's just kind of sitting at the table looking around. He looks a little bit nervous.
He don't know where the fuck we're at.
Turn off, G.
We're in a hole.
I ran down here and just. Wow, this is fucking awesome!
He's like, I'll be honest with you. This place kind of gives me a headache.
Is this the inside of that new hotel in
I'm
Venom?
so sorry.
I just didn't expect everything to be magical.
It's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Because he has detect magic constantly up, everything is glowing. As he explains to you that he normally can ignore lower magic stuff, but this is all too magical.
If it's alright with you, I think I need to.
I'd like to leave now.
I'd like to leave now.
We're gonna leave here in about
Hour.
half an hour now. 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I can go find that castle and fix it up so I can, establish my
Oh,
thing. Remember I was telling you about
where
that?
you want to go? The castle?
Yeah. Well,
Castles,
the castle. Do you know where Cragmaw Castle is located?
I do.
Complete fucking murder fest.
Yes.
Where's Cragmore Castle?
It's one of the entrances.
Right
Oh, it is?
about here.
Yeah, it's that. It's like that. It's
I
that
forgot
one.
which one it was.
It's one of our entrances.
If you could give me directions, I mean, part of the adventure would be finding it myself, but
Do you need to go back to Neverwinter and let anybody know, or?
not really. I'm not actually a member of anything. I was just sent on random missions, so I kind of am autonomous. I can go where I want to. Autonomous. That's a weird word.
That's a big word.
But yeah, no, I need to. If you know where Cragmaw Castle is, there's supposed to be a tribe of goblins that live there, and I can go and talk with them, and we can work things out.
Enslave them.
There's not a tribe of goblins there anymore.
Not anymore.
Well, I mean,
Hold up the
it's
hammer.
not exactly surprising.
Isn't that like a freaking
We
bugbear?
found the castle and something had went through it and
I revived an owl bear.
wow, yeah, there was an owl bear, 2 owl bears that went through there, and
It wasn't all that long ago the owl bears were terrifying to me, but they don't seem that scary anymore.
that's true.
But no, the way I figure it is, I'll clean the place up. Goblins are not that hard to find, so I'll probably go and find a tribe. Probably challenge their leader in ritual combat. And then
One shot his ass.
if I wind up winning, then I'll become the leader and I'll start to teach them better ways. And we're gonna stop the goblins from fighting people on the roads, and we're gonna take care and fight evil and stuff and fix the castle up.
Well, little G,
As he's
Yes.
squinting
You're
at you, just...
Vicious.
Can
We need to get him some sunglasses.
Do you have sunglasses? Do I have sunglasses? I do have sunglasses.
Yeah, but it wouldn't help with
It
him.
wouldn't help.
It's because it's the magic that he
Magic.
can see.
Oh, well, it would
If
it
you
not?
can
It's
keep
like
a
locate
secret
object. You just know.
and never tell a living soul, I can show you the castle.
Well, I mean, the whole point of building the castle back up is for it to be a place
A
that's...
way to get where I'm going to take you. Just
But if I want to bring people to
no,
the
you
castle...
you can bring people to the castle. Just don't show them how you get out of where I'm going to take you to the castle. That's the secret.
I don't understand.
I pop in the.
You
You don't have to
I'll keep the
understand.
secret.
Come with me.
Okay.
There's
I mean, you're just like
there's a
upside
hole
down.
in the chest.
And I take him and I tell him, okay, you need to touch the.
Yeah, you explain it to him, you show him the way to the exit.
Throw a third
I'm
arm.
just like
And-
flying around upside down.
As behind you, you just hear, "What? What?"
Just and I'll take him up and then take him up through the crypt and I'll
Okay.
tell him that's what.
You take him up, and he sees the castle.
That's the castle.
Okay. I understand the secret thing. The
Yes,
grave,
that is the.
I
thing.
get that. Wow, that thing's in bad shape.
It is in bad shape.
That's gonna take some work.
That's gonna take a lot of work.
Okay.
Well, we're here. We can help if he needs
I'll
it.
get to it, and I'll check in. I'm not gonna check in. That place gives me a headache. Check
That's
in with me
fine.
sometime.
I
We'll
will
be here.
certainly come and see you.
Indeed.
All
Thank
right.
you, Mr. Strainstorm.
Thank you, little G. I appreciate all your help. And I kiss him on the forehead. I'm sorry, Sir Gribble.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
step out.
That's not his name.
Yes, Eeyore dear, I know, but it'll be fine.
Okay.
What'd you do? Check ID at the door? The foot?
All right.
Wait, hang on. Who can I mess with while
Sir
I'm flying
Gribble
around?
friends.
Is there anyone around?
And I'll see you later, and then I'll
Yes,
come
I'm
back
walking.
later.
Alright, so you make your way back.
Seriously,
Martin is making his way. He's now sleeping in one of the guest rooms instead of in the
That's
corner
good,
of the
that's
couch.
good.
As he walks by, you see him just look at you doing the loop-de-loops, and you see him pull out his hand crossbows and trace around.
Damage
And he
again!
goes, yeah, I could do it. Puts him back and goes in.
I just looked
Step
down.
from behind him and I sharpshooter the fucking Brittany at it. Another seagull in here! Fuck!
Alright, roll an attack roll.
Oh, God.
Oh, I swear to God!
Alright,
God, I hope
It's
I
been a
never
minute.
see this.
It's been a minute.
Wait, yeah, does he come back? Is he there? Is she there to see this insanity?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh.
It would take him longer for you to be up there,
Sorry.
Little G.
Almost fucking do it again.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
You don't get to do it again anymore.
No, you just
You're
throw
not
it.
halfling luck.
No.
You
No,
just
he's
throw
got
it.
I'm
to-
throwing again.
Oh, okay. I thought you were, you said a 2, and I was like, a natural 1, you can re-roll, but you're not a halfling anymore.
No.
Throw it again.
Sorry, continue.
Throw it again! Much better! I hit!
Do you?
15 plus 8,
Yes.
He hits.
23.
So Haru steps out from behind him and goes, shing! And as he throws, you see her, and it's going
Oh, wait.
way behind her.
Wait.
And as it's in the midair, he's like, that's not going to hit. And he just wheels it back to him and goes, and tosses it again, this time on target.
What
What's
the
your
fuck?
AC?
16.
Okay, never mind. It hits either way. I said sharpshooter in the first one. So.
Oh, yeah, because -5.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so you just...
Where are you hitting her?
As
What?
this,
Where are
as
you
this,
hitting her with sharpshooter?
this spear
The spear.
sticks
No, I mean,
right
where
into your
by?
wing, and you're
Oh
like,
no,
"Ah!"
it just has extra damage. Roll that motherfucker. Damn.
I was just
15 points of damage.
As he hits you in the wing, you take 15 points of damage and tumble from the sky
Fucking
and just
seagull.
whop! And you land on the ground, you're like, oh, this is gonna poof! Hey, that didn't hurt at all!
I thought that bird had you guys.
for now.
How the fuck did you get those?
Oh shit. Why
Right
would
now.
they let me- Did they change things?
You have to relog in.
Yeah, I did.
She did.
I didn't change anything that I've noticed.
I'm trying to do my
I
Right.
changed
stuff.
colors.
Bitch, I got wings for potion. Fuck off.
Thought you were a bird getting. Or a bird was taking you.
Bitch, if a bird could pick me up, if a bird picks me up, I'm gonna fucking murder it.
It was moving pretty fast.
Buddy, I've got a lightning sword. You really think a bird can hold on to me for very long?
It looked
It's
like
fucking
it.
high enough.
Just
I will
acted.
zap its ass.
I just acted.
Bitch, no. I'm fine. Don't worry. And immediately back in the air.
As you come in to see her pull, with a wound, and she takes off back into the air.
Can I not leave y'all alone for 5 minutes? What
He
the
thought I was a bird or a bird was taking me.
Thought she was getting abducted.
How did the bird get in?
Yeah, that's the
fucking
question.
know.
Well, everybody else knows where we
I
live.
don't
so
fucking
hell,
know
why not a bird?
how did Billy get in here? He still hasn't explained.
Yeah, I need to have a chat with him, but I'm going to Neverwinter first. So little G can
So,
be off the board.
if you excuse me, I'm going back up in the air.
I'm gonna sit at the teleporter and just wait.
Alright.
Also, falling doesn't hurt me when I'm got wings. This is fun.
About
You
15 minutes
explained
later.
that.
No, like I landed.
bludgeoning
I
damage.
fell.
Yeah, I know.
bludgeon the
Yeah, I
ground.
fell.
Bludgeoned the ground.
Yeah, and it didn't hurt me.
Yeah,
Yes, Randall already explained it.
yeah she's saying it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So,
Like,
about
it
She didn't think it was cool.
Just fucking said it does that.
About
Yes,
10
but
minutes
she's
later, about 10 minutes later, Perrin comes in, and he's
Hi,
like,
Baron!
he sees you, he's like, oh, that's,
Randall's potion, dear.
yes, the wings are unexpected.
This is awesome!
If
He
you could
explained
give
to me
some
about it,
white
that's-
ones, that would be pretty cool.
I'm sorry?
I asked if he could give me some white ones, that'd be pretty cool.
Not an easy potion to make,
Oh, I imagine
but
not.
interesting potential. Anyway, time to go. Who all's coming with us?
I am. I don't know about the
I
rest
literally
of
saw
you.
myself fall. Just, wait! I'm coming!
Tired of books.
So, is everyone coming to
Books.
Neverwinter?
So,
Yep.
Neverwinter with us? Or are you staying here?
I think they might have a concern if I stayed here.
Oh yeah, never mind, you're coming with us.
Come back, everybody's tied up to just put trees like, alright, who's gonna tell me what the fuck's going on?
Alright, so, Perrin weaves,
I can't fucking hurt you no more.
steps in, and the now very familiar feeling of being sucked through your navel just as you, and you're in an unfamiliar room.
That's familiar. It's not Victor Valence?
No, because he's in jail.
Oh yeah.
I'm motherfucking dead.
So, you
Oh,
find
wow.
yourself in an unfamiliar room. As Perrin says, a moment please. He steps over and you see him wave and move, and you see a couple of arcane glyphs appear and vanish and then appear and vanish.
You got your sigil back up in your shop.
Well, technically it was never destroyed. The building burned down, but it was technically still there. We just had to build the floor back under it.
Ah,
Otherwise,
nice.
you arrive and then it's,
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's
Ah.
fun. No,
once you've done it enough times, the
Well, I
circle
thought they
becomes
moved-
permanent.
I thought they moved streets.
no.
They just rebuilt.
No, some asshole just
They're
said
still
Prime
No,
real
no,
estate.
Barthen's Beauties moved over to C Street.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Guns and carnage.
so he leads you downstairs. It's a very familiar looking shop, very much like the one that you guys had over in Phandalin. He's like, well, my customers will be here soon. Well, in theory, as he goes over and you see him wave his hand, you hear as the door unlocks. He's like, don't mind the curtain, as he closes the curtain behind you guys. And he's like, I'll be here all day, and have fun. I will be returning back to home this evening.
Alright.
So if you'd like to go,
Yes,
we
definitely.
will be here.
Alright, well I guess we are ready to get up to whatever shenanigans we can in town.
I don't know how long these wings are gonna last, but I'm enjoying this way too
You
much.
probably got about 15 more minutes there.
About half an hour, really.
Half an hour?
Nice!
Center of a fucking tension in a goddamn big ass city.
Sir, I'm already a tiefling. I'm getting a lot of attention as it is.
Alright, so
Alright, let's go.
Zevrash is with you guys, of course, but she's going off to. It's like, oh dear.
Don't
I'm
worry,
gonna
everyone.
go back over. Did you want to accompany me over to the headquarters again?
Saturdays are for the boys. Let's do it.
I'll give Barry a kiss on the head and head out with these guys.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go over and tend to all that. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
Have fun, Zevrash.
Be careful, dear.
Now that you guys are done with the whole thing, which, by the way, I have to file a report to myself.
We
How
got,
does
gonna
that
put
work?
You know,
It
I'm
just
still
needs to be
trying to
done.
figure it all out
we got
myself.
it done, though. Miss Julia was very happy.
Yes, I actually
Wonder how
got
confused
I
they
got
are
a
that we
report
just
from her
left.
on one of those slips of paper, and yeah, she said you were very nice people, and that job was done. So yeah, you guys are officially off the hook.
Yay!
Do you think they've questioned how we
never on
left?
That was a very hard job for me.
Oh, shut up. Fuck off, Haru. How's Huxley?
Same as he was.
Same as he was.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys know, you said you knew somebody
we might
over
have,
at the druid
Yeah,
camp.
we
If
might
you,
have a way to get him.
I gotta go there.
Yeah. Yeah, but we have a closer druid that we can get to.
Oh yeah, it's true. We do.
Yeah, well.
We gotta get around and
Having
freaking
into
dimensions.
in any
Gotta
case,
go.
I'm gonna go and check on that stuff. If you can do something for Huxley, that'd be great.
Yes.
I'd go myself, but I'm kind of, as you
I'd
see,
like to,
As she steps out the door, and there's already a guard there, and he's, Madam Zevrash, we had an incident last night.
yes, let's go, talk and walk.
Bye, Zevrash.
Be careful, dear.
I'll see you guys later.
There's no need, seeing as though you just put him down. You should have died.
Alright, who wants to get wasted?
Well,
It's 9 a.m.
yeah.
Woo!
How about we get some
Club going
alcohol
up.
and
We're
take
going
it
day drinking.
home and go get wasted. At home. Oh, no. Let's get some liquor and go get wasted on an island.
Tropical Island.
Tropical island.
Beach episode.
episode!
Thank you.
We are going
I can't believe I
shopping.
got that ahead
I want
of
a
you.
bikini.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, you have the place that you have to go pick up your
You
clothes.
don't know about that, but yes, I do.
Okay,
I mean, I'm
so
I thought she was
that.
the only one who went with you. Or was it?
Huh?
Someone went with you, didn't they?
Uh-uh.
No, she
it's
was-
9 a.m. Neverwinter lies before you. What would you guys like to do?
Well, we need to go talk to the lady with the butler because she wanted to speak to us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who?
You know, I just realized. Do you think they question how we got off the island, or they think
I
that
don't
the
think
boats,
they care
the
as long
boats
as we
still?
did what we needed to do.
Yeah, but if the boat's still there, then...
That's not the point.
Hmm.
What was the guy's
Oh!
name?
Was it a round trip?
Floaty wings, floaty wings.
I believe you're speaking of Renty Dickerton
Yes.
and
Yes.
Lady
Lady
Organs.
Orgasm.
Lady, yeah.
Lady Organs.
Orgasm, yeah. Yeah, we need to go talk to her. Do we want to go do that first, get all the business stuff out of the way, and then...
What are we doing for her again?
She wants to talk to us for some reason.
She wants to sell our bodies.
You were approached by a butler.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
y'all tied
We
him up
were
in a freaking
followed
island.
by one.
Island.
You
We-
were followed by
we
a butler.
approached
You
him.
approached the butler. Anyway,
did.
and he expressed to you that his mistress just desired an audience with you.
You want to go see her?
Sure.
Go fuck it up.
Oh,
Nothing bad could
Jesus.
happen there.
No, that's not.
So do we know where she's at? I mean, obviously the snooty part of town.
Around here somewhere. Look, I'm looking at it.
You were told that she was in the northern section of town in the snootier.
Snootier. Alright, well,
higher-
we'll head up that way.
High grade. Okay. So you find your way up through there. Going up through the to get there, you would go over through the main town square where the fountain was.
We'd get there.
There's actually quite a bit of foot traffic at this point, and you find yourself having to struggle through.
Do we pass by the shop where I got my clothes? Ordered my clothes?
The shop you got closed is up in the northern district because you went to one of the higher end ones.
Okay.
So for the sake of brevity and not taking forever, you go and retrieve your commissioned items.
Alright. I owed some money on them.
You put half down, I believe.
I do remember that's where I'm looking, but it would help if I had my glasses on.
So, as you get there, you find that she has created for you a royal purple colored silky nightgown. It has small straps holding up the bodice with a small line of lace framing the top. Long and slinky going to about mid-calf with a split up the side to mid-thigh and a small dark purple bow in the middle of the chest area.
Ooh, yeah.
Along with that, you have the sundress that you commissioned. You get a emerald green cotton material, small spaghetti straps with a row of jade buttons running down the front, well fitted around the chest area with a tucked in waist, and it comes down to about your knees.
Oh, they're beautiful. Thank you.
Indeed.
And how much do I owe?
I did not write it down. You were supposed to.
Yeah, I know I did. I just can't find it.
We'll settle that in a minute.
Alright, I want to get her to make me a... You coming in with me? This is a women's shop.
Nah,
You don't want a bathing suit?
nah.
Okay.
I'm good.
I would like her to make me a red bikini.
Oh, that'd be fine. Measurements should be about the same. Bikinis are pretty small. I could probably have it for you by the end of the day.
Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you.
Excellent. No problem.
All right, well then I will see you here at the end of the day.
Okay.
I will find.
If you are trying to find Lady Orgun's estate, then you're either gonna have to ask around or make an investigation check.
Actually, I'll ask the lady while I'm in there.
Okay.
Would you happen to know where Lady Orgun's estate is? We
Organs.
were invited for an audience, but we were just told it was somewhere up in the North District.
Oh, yes. Actually, it's fairly close by. If you go, and she gives you directions to go 3 streets over and 2 streets up, and to look for the wrought iron fence on top of the brick walls surrounding the estate.
Alrighty, and shoe store. Where would I find a good shoe store?
Finding a good cobbler is very hard. But there's one. So I would actually go to one of the lower ones.
Okay.
There's a guy who does it, and he's. She basically explains to you that there's a cobbler in the lower areas that isn't very well known, but he's up and coming because he is amazingly good at
Right.
the shoes that he makes, and she gives you directions to him.
Okay. Do I have a name for him?
That is not the right thing. Anakis Nasadi.
Whoa. A starting with?
It's Anakis
Okay.
Nasadi. Nasaadi.
Alrighty. Thank you very much. I cannot wait to try all this on.
Alright. So you've got your clothes. You've been instructed to where you can find a shoemaker.
And now we know where her estate is.
Alright. So you guys walk all this way. You see Rainstorm dip in for about 5 minutes, come back out with her purchases. And if you guys would like to, you can make your way over there.
Head that way.
Those jade emblems remind me of someone very special.
It's packaged in a thing. You can't see it.
Sorry, you don't have extra vision.
Yeah.
Yes, the fuck I do. Natural fucking 20.
Fuck you.
For a 33, bringing him in the nearly impossible realm, there's a J button just
I seen it through the
showing-
window.
Just barely showing through.
Reminds me of a very special woman with blue eyes.
A very special woman with blue eyes, huh?
I do need everyone to make a perception check for me. As you are making your way.
Downtown.
I am interested in my packages. 11.
Six. I ain't some shit.
My brain is blank.
I'm showing my packages to her.
Oh. 31.
31.
31.
Okay.
15.
15.
Ah, the all-seeing eyes are back.
11.
11.
Hey!
Like 6.
6.
6.
I ain't
Okay.
seen
Highest.
shit.
But he sees it more than I do, apparently. My eyes are back.
The eyes, they've returned.
Oh, yeah.
My eyes
It's all
are
coming together.
Coming back to.
Alright, Kronk.
Okay, gotcha.
My eyes are back.
Your eyes, our eyes.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he brought it to my shoulder.
No. Our eyes.
What do you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what did we say?
Alright,
Our
so
eyes see.
as you are.
We're getting into a fight here in a moment.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So you make your way up to Lady Orgun's estate. You find it's actually a very tall brick wall with a wrought iron. It's a very small fencing over top of it with very sharp spikes facing up. Trying to get over this wall could be very hazardous.
probably going in and not over.
But the walls are about 10 feet tall with large spikes across the top that are about another foot tall, well rooted in the actual bricking. At the front of it, you see that there's a very large gate. It's about 15 feet wide, double gate that opens both inwards and outwards as necessary. Both just inwards. And standing on either side of the gate, you see two fairly well-dressed men standing there. One's carrying a pike and the other one has a spear. And beyond that, you see a very long drive, especially for being in a city area. It's a very large area that leads up to a very large mansion. And you can see that there are groundskeepers going around. There are, there's people around working inside the estate. It's a very nice house. 2 stories tall. It's got the columns on it. Very, very ritzy.
We don't get caught stealing shit in her house.
Like they'd be able to see me.
Buddy.
So,
Incognito mode.
Listen, if they're commoners, it doesn't matter.
You guys just walking up to the guards?
Lowest.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys come walking up to the guards, and the one steps forward and says, "Halt!"
Good day. We were
Goodbye.
told by Lady Orgund's butler, Randy Dickerton, that the lady wished to have an audience with us. We are
Renty.
Dickerton, whatever.
Okay.
Well, it was just
Randy
annoying
Dickerson.
guy. Very persuasive.
Very well. Wait here.
Sorry.
The other guard goes in, opens the gate slightly,
So
goes
it was
in.
Renty and not Randy?
Renty. Renthy.
Lady Orgasm and Randy Dickerson.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
As you're standing there, the one guard that goes in is replaced by another guard that came out from the inside as the one guard makes his way up to the house. You're standing there about 15, 20 minutes. Kind of a little bored. And then you see the guard coming back accompanied by Renty. As he comes back down, he's like, what's his voice?
He was snooty.
Old man, kind of.
Yeah.
Long
trying
time
to-
no kidnap.
And he steps forward, he's like, you. Very interesting to see you again.
And you did tell us she wanted an audience with us, so
True.
we had a mission to go on first.
I very much understand, but your friends here were rather rough last time, but that's okay too. We will forego that. If you'd like to have an audience with the lady, you may come with.
Alrighty.
We're a package deal, friend.
As you step forward, he motions for you to walk ahead of him. As you step forward, you hear from behind you, sir, gesturing to you.
Hello.
Hi, could you please take off your cape? We don't really allow that kind of thing here.
I will take off my hood and that's it.
I think the cape, please. We don't really need to show that kind of thing on the estate. It might offend the lady.
No.
Turn around, Andrus!
You son of a
Turn
bitch!
around!
You son of a bitch!
What's on your cap?
As he tries to turn around,
son of a
now very
bitch.
obvious, in blinking neon-like letters on the back of his cloak, it says, Dom seeking sub.
It happened again.
You son of a bitch!
How do you do that?
That wasn't me.
I'm sure!
Who does this and how are they doing it? It's hysterical.
Oh, God.
You guys saw it.
Why
You
didn't
fucking touch me.
You guys did
never
go through a
touched you.
crowd of people in the fountain
Son of a
area.
bitch.
So,
I think you need to take off the cloak,
Motherfucker.
if you could please.
It wasn't
I've
me.
got-
I swear.
Spell magic, I'll dispel it.
Okay. As she reaches out and touches, and it just vanishes from the back of your cloak.
Sorry about that.
Bitch.
Someone's been
alright.
playing a joke on him about that. So
That's
Indeed.
shit.
Fuck you.
Wasn't
Anyway,
me, I swear.
As you were saying,
You should have just fucking told me if you fucking saw somebody.
Hey, I was trying to get you laid.
I mean,
That shit didn't work out, now did it?
Not yet.
It's entertaining, at least.
Hey, there was a distraction.
Oh wow.
is that what you saw with your freaking ridiculous freaking perception?
So, you make your way up to the house. You're shown into. As you walk in, there's an immense entryway with a set of double stairs that go up as a main stair and then spiral out to the right and left as it goes up to the second
Oh, so
floor.
she's rich.
She's
She's rich.
It's very well set up. There's several places. There's several tables set along the walls. There's art on the walls. The tables set up have little intricate doodads and trinkets and knickknacks. Some of them look to be very old, and some of them look to be very rich. You see a diamond-studded clock that is just sitting there. It doesn't even work. It's not ticking or nothing, but it's just sitting there as a view piece.
Nice clock. She got the wrong time though.
Yes, that was. Let's go see the lady. I don't need to explain all of the intricacies of all of her things. She rather enjoys old things, artwork, valuables of that nature. You should see her library. It's ridiculous.
Was she the sub? Was she the dog?
Anyway, if you don't mind, I'll lead you over to the
Certainly.
study, and you can wait there. She'll be down momentarily.
All right.
So, as you are led in into the study, you see that there's a very large banquet-sized table with chairs along the sides. On the walls, there are a couple of bookshelves, and the bookshelves are full of all various books. In the corners, there's a couple of sitting chairs. They look to be very, very nice sitting chairs, velvet-covered, pillows, and very nice and ritzy. As Renty is closing his, would anyone like any refreshments?
No, thank you. I think we're good.
What do you have to offer?
Never mind.
We have various things. We have lemonade. We have certain alcohols, but it's a little early for that.
Never do work. Our line of business.
Anyway, we have
Right. Forgot about him.
we have fresh milk, mead, various juices.
Okay. I'll be fine. Thank you.
You see him slightly roll his eyes as he turns and closes his
Sorry.
doors behind you.
I would like to look at the bookcases, but not touch.
Okay.
Just see if I see anything interesting on the shelves.
Okay, make a either perception to just glance or investigation if you want to go over and actually.
Oh, I want to go over and look at
Okay, so roll an investigation check.
15.
15. As you make your way over, you see that there are several things. First couple books are on geography. Second couple books are about weather phenomenon. There's an entire shelf of about 25 books in a row that are all about sailing, sea travel, wonders of the sea, fun places to see in local areas and various places, including the several island clusters, an archipelagos, group of islands. There's an entire section dedicated to
Just the
seamanship.
Wow.
There are books on Pantheon that discuss the gods, both old and new. There is not any of the books that discuss any of the betrayer gods or the evil gods. These all seem to be the better ones. And that's about what you've gotten to so far.
Okay.
So you're reading through each one of these, and as you're reading through all of these, you spend about a good 5-6 minutes as you go through and through and through and through and through and through. As you're looking through all this, everyone else just standing around.
I'm gonna look around.
All right. What are you looking around for?
Anything.
Okay. Make an
Oh,
investigation check.
Jesus. So keep it on.
Son of a bitch. 15.
15.
Investigation or what did you say?
Investigation.
Investigation.
I assume are you just glancing around, or are you gonna
16.
Are you specifically like looking through?
Looking. I'm
Okay.
just looking.
So you're not just like looking around the room to see what's in the room. You're like walking around the room, like looking at things. And, yeah.
What will fit in my
Are you just
bag?
looking around the room, or are you casing the joint?
Spits on the table, and it's a little leaning to the left.
Are you looking around or casing it?
Case it.
Okay. So as she's looking at the books, you go around and you look at this, and you look at that. In the opposite corner from where the sitting tables are, you find a ship in a bottle, and it's a very intricate ship. It's got 3 main masts. It's even got a little anchor down there, and a very intricate looking thing. Ship in a bottle, not your typical thing. You do notice that with your investigation, that particular corner, there's a couple scrapes on the ground. The nice wood has a couple of scrapes that seem to be in an arcing motion.
Secret tunnel!
Sacred tunnel through the mansion.
Is there a window?
Yes, there's a large bay window that shows outside. If you were looking at it, the table is in the center of the room, facing the window. The sitting section is on the left, looking at the window, and the ship in a bottle is over there on the right side on its own little stand.
Do I see anything a little bit more worn out, like been touched more than others?
With your 15,
16.
you don't notice anything right off. Not over there, anyway, as you continue to go around the room. You do notice that, the various bookshelves, a couple of knickknacks here and there. Nothing else really catches your attention.
So out the window, what does it look over?
It looks over the back section of the mansion. Down there, you see that they actually have a, what do they call it? Patio. I couldn't think of the word patio. There's a fairly nice patio down there with brick. There's a couple of places for outdoor cooking and grilling. There's a pathway that leads out to a large greenhouse out in the area. What would be a greenhouse for fantasy settings? I mean, I don't know, did they have greenhouses back then?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Anyway, there's a large greenhouse there as well. And off to the side, there is a smaller house that sits in front of a very large tower in the back corner, right there at where the walls come together in the corner.
Okay.
The walls are about 10 feet tall. The tower is about 25 feet. No roof on it. You just see the little is it the crenellations they call them? That has the
Crowns.
it looks like a crown at the very top. And up there, you see that there is a person standing, looking around,
Like straight up a fucking guard post.
and he has a hawk on his arm.
Okay.
Caca, motherfuckers.
So as you guys take your time, you're looking at the books. He's investigating the room. You're looking out the window. She's
I'm
lost in everything.
I'm just vibing.
So about 10 minutes later, the door opens. Just click. And in walks Lady Orgund. I really need to consolidate my notes because I keep forgetting which book I wrote them in. But Lady
Bring it
Orgasm.
to me. I'll consolidate it for you.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Expand them.
Oh, you know I couldn't read your handwriting. Taking me 4 days to decipher one word.
Dang.
Okay.
He's doing that exact same thing right now. Like,
What?
the fuck did I write here? You're looking at it like, what the fuck did I write here? Like,
No, so when I write my notes, I actually write in a section, and then I think about it, and I'm like, oh, and I'll write something off to the side and put an arrow pointing to something else.
Oh God.
So then I go back and look, and I was like, all right, that's okay, follow the arrow. Okay, that's over. And then I follow this out. Okay, that's in. So I'm literally deciphering my notes.
I do that too. Don't
Well, I should have redone them and typed them into the computer. That way I had them straight. But
Typing them into a computer would be an easier way to keep them all.
indeed.
Instead
Okay.
of having that many
So,
freaking notes.
The lady walks in. She has long auburn hair, reddish brown, down about the middle of her back. Fairly pretty woman. She looks to be almost middle-aged, at the end of her youth, if you will. So roughly 25 to 35 would be a guess.
Damn. That makes me middle-aged. I'm
Anyway.
27.
No, 30 would make you middle-aged. She's towards the end of her youth.
You said 25 to 35, so if you started at 25, Jesus
It
Christ.
all depends on how well you age. Shut up.
Life expectancy.
Anyway, auburn hair about down the middle of her back. Fairly striking woman. You notice that her eyes are they're almost they look almost hazel in a way. She has a very small little button nose. Very welcoming smile. She's wearing a royal blue gown that has short sleeves, and it's very plain, runs down all the way to her ankles. And as she steps in, she says, "Ah, so you are the... Sorry, they were once called the Purple Donkeys, but you're the Lavendale Burrows, I believe."
Yes.
It's always been Lavendale Burrows.
Well, when the town criers were yelling about purple donkeys, they corrected it after the fact.
Yes.
I am Lady Katrina Organd. I welcome you to my estate. I was kind of curious.
I know a lot of people.
I would like to offer you some work if you would like it, or if you have anything specific that I could add to my collection with. Now, it's not my normal way of doing things to believe the rumors that go around the streets, but this one is a little bit too interesting to not look into personally.
Okay. I'm afraid we don't know which rumor you're talking about.
The rumor is that you've come into your possession a certain book.
Certain book.
A legendary book of spells from the
Lord.
now long since vanished
Yes.
If you
Guardians of Light.
If you think that we have that book, don't you think we would be dead by now?
Yes.
Well, it depends. If you are capable, then perhaps not.
The gentleman who was yelling that in the square, his mother is a very lovely lady. She's one of the nicest people I've met.
Okay.
But for some reason, he got it into his head that we stole the book from his mother. I don't know where he got that idea.
If his mother had that book,
Yeah, if his-
she would be unstoppable.
yes, that's...
Well, my grandmother, technically great-grandmother, was quite fascinated with the Warriors of Light.
Isn't
And
everyone?
So is my woman.
anyway, there were quite a few heirlooms that were handed down over the generations, and I've continued to grow our collection of various things associated with them. And the idea that this could be added to my collection would be, it's an immense opportunity,
Yes, ma'am.
were it to be a thing. And there were stories of my great-grandmother having gone to the place where the warriors made their home, and if you had, found this book, perhaps you would know where that is or have found it, and maybe there would be other interesting items that could be added to my collection.
That's fascinating. I've never heard of anyone who actually said they knew where the Warriors of Light lived.
Well, my great-grandmother, supposedly, again, these are stories, and you know how stories can be...
Oh, yes, but they're fascinating.
Yeah, they are fascinating. So, I don't know how much truth there may or may not be to said story, but supposedly my great-grandmother actually visited their home place as it was being built,
Oh, wow.
as an emissary from the king.
Oh, wow. Which king?
The king.
The
Do I know which king she was talking about?
Um,
'Cause I mean,
We from the Booney.
yeah. Well, I know that there's a
Fuck the
king
king.
in Waterdeep because the
Fuck me.
princess, or whatever the hell her name is.
All I know is death.
You're from the Underdark. You got a spider queen.
They just want to fucking kill each other all the time.
I'm just vibing, like, my town got destroyed.
I'm the Lorax.
To speak for the trees. Let her again and I'll break your fucking knees.
That's a woman?
Well, back then it was King Arishi.
Arishi.
Yes, Arishi.
A-R-I.
Yes, King Osdan Arishi.
We are not well educated.
Well, I come from the spine of the world, you know. Teach me history.
I come from the woods.
I was a mercenary
Yes,
for a while.
back then
there,
it was
I don't
King Osdan Arishi. He was the king of a now failed kingdom.
Okay.
Now with the Waterdeep's issue, anyway, over the years his kingdom fell apart and now has been was eventually absorbed into its neighbor, and then they got taken over by somebody else. And anyway, it's all ruled by Waterdeep at the moment, but
okay.
things change. So, but yes, supposedly she went as an emissary to their place, and I'm just looking to grow my collection.
I understand. It
I
would be
truly
fascinating.
love old knickknacks and things of historical brilliance.
Oh, your clock is gorgeous.
Yes, indeed. But those knickknacks are wonderful. But
We got severe thunderstorm warning, so I'll make sure we put
Ah. Understood.
well, in that case, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
And I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
this bird's not an asshole anymore. It seems like it's pretty close to chill.
That's because the light's not coming on, I think.
know. Bird's vibing. Leave the bird alone.
Ow, 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 ow.
Bird vibe. Bird vibe. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Nope. Doing that.
I seen John Festiva on the way over here
Oh yeah.
in the new Festiva.
Uh-huh.
Looking right that and waved, and I texted him immediately so that because he's never seen the HHR. And I was like, she looks good. He said, thanks. We were mobbing for a bit down 28. I was like, yeah. Is it bad?
Donut.
No. I need something that's not sweet here in a moment.
Oh, okay.
I had some kid ask me about the escape, and I don't know what it was. We ended up talking about how I was like, well, I have. He's like, can you lower the price maybe, and maybe do payments? And I was like, what? And he's like, I'm 16 years old.
No.
That'll be my first car. And I was like, listen here, I got this other car. It's $1,200. It's a manual. And I was like, you can get it. It's fucking great. It's a perfect car to learn how to drive manual and all this stuff. He's like, it sounds really good, but it's like, I just don't know how to drive manual. I was like, well, someone can teach you. Great first car.
Oh, I feel better. Just in case anybody was curious.
Indeed.
You're my favorite.
Okay.
Just because.
Yeah, I know. You son of a bitch.
I'm not sorry.
So, right. So, like I said, I like to add to my collection of those things. I've done quite a bit of research into them, and I did find their, what was her name? She didn't say that because she knows it quite well. I just keep forgetting myself.
Jenna?
No.
Shota?
No. Cassia.
Cassia, the third woman.
It's like,
I know
yes,
that
I...
assault.
Which
Of
one
the-
is the,
The one in the thing.
yeah, which one's in the...
Shota.
Oh, Shota the
Shota.
druid. Cassie is the monk.
Oh, the room I have.
I'll wait.
I literally have no salt other than actual salt.
Yeah, sorry.
Ah.
There's some barbecue chips up there. Oh, you don't have barbecue?
Munchies! That'll work! I got a bowl.
I'm about to say, grab a ball. Up left, other side of the wall.
How many times
How do you not know how our house is laid out now? Don't use a glass bowl, are you dumb?
Oh, that's the little ones. Oh, I'm hungry.
Fascinating content here. It's pretty bad. Mid-conversation, we're like, and we're just gonna walk away.
That's how it happened.
Where's the flip at?
There should be one hanging on the shelf. Unless they would use them all.
Yeah, they're all used. Don't worry, just roll it up and sit it somewhere.
No good spot. That'll work. Keep it close. Oh yeah, the bag is down there. Salt.
Yeah, I want some salt, and I'm like, ah.
Ooh. Yeah.
What did you grab, Jamie?
Munchies.
Crunchy cheese.
So anyway, as she's explained to you that through my historical lookings through, I always found the Cassia very fascinating, a very strong woman. You know, she apparently was quite the brawler. Did lots of punches and kicks and stuff. I believe she was a monk of
Yes.
some sort. And I found her fascinating. Apparently, she had supposedly she was fascinated with carving, making small things out of stone and metal. And I made it a point to see if I could ever find something that was crafted by her. But unfortunately, that didn't work out so far. I found various other things. A couple of things that were actually confirmed to be from them, as much as one
Wow.
can confirm such a thing.
Well, 500 years ago, it is hard to.
Indeed. But, so yes, if you checking on a rumor, and I understand if it's not true, it would be pretty fantastical if it was.
Yes. Unfortunately, the young man is. He's a very disturbed young man. He fell into a group of necromancers, and well.
Ah, dreadful.
Yes.
Well, in that case, on to the work.
Okay.
So the other rumor was that you actually defeated a lesser demon lord, which would prove that you are quite capable and strong adventurers.
Or lucky.
Well, yeah. we were
It's a
lucky.
possibility as well.
We were very lucky.
We're very lucky.
Staying here on this estate is all well and good, but this is more supposed to be a vacation home, as opposed to my normal home.
It's a motherfucking vacation home. Wow.
As you can see, and she gestures to the library of books. She says, "I have an entire section on seafaring and ships and such. I'm fascinated with the ocean. I love the look of that." And so I made it a point to live on an island. And recently, unfortunately, my normal home was kind of half destroyed, half taken over by a great white worm.
I'm sorry.
The worm.
Not even a full-grown dragon, just a great.
Sorry, people will call them worms sometimes. Yeah.
There's another candy.
Right there? Yeah.
Where is yes, my home was partially taken over and partially destroyed by the great white dragon Kolderanth. I fled, of course, barely escaping with my lives. I lost several of my associates, unfortunately frozen solid before I could do anything.
Well, now that is very interesting, as we were sent to the island of Gunderling.
Yes, that's the one.
That's your home?
I live in the mountains of Gunderland, yes, where I can... I have a beautiful little house on the side of the mountain, and it leads down to a nice dock on the... I just get my left and right. On the west side of the island.
Well, we were there getting... Yeah. getting the herbs that they needed for the village there.
Oh,
Because
the monthly
they're-
gathering.
Yes. Unfortunately, the normal gentleman who did it had gone missing, and from what we could understand from his girlfriend, he went up to the dragon, so I imagine he's not coming back.
That crazy
Ah.
bitch.
So, yes. That is rather ironic that
That
we're
is kind of
there.
unfortunate. I
Oh,
actually,
whoa.
Yes, very small world.
that would be very unfortunate. I would not have thought that Logain would be silly enough to go near.
According to his girlfriend, he had big plans, and they were going to get out of there and have a better life. And
That's
nobody's
interesting.
seen him in a while.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Logain would do some various things for me as time was necessary. But again, having been driven from my home, if you are of a mind to help, if you could...
Saltista.
Pocket dimension. If you can see it to help, I would offer you a fairly large sum of money, or possibly one of the more valuable pieces of my private collection.
Well,
If you could either kill or drive off the dragon.
that would be.
I do realize that it's quite it's quite a task. They are quite powerful. My
Right
guards and
now,
I were,
I mean-
were no match for him.
From what Miss Julia has told me, she has a tentative arrangement with the dragon.
Yes, I've heard.
I think he finds her amusing.
Well, Julia is a fascinating woman.
She's a very fascinating
Very
woman.
stubborn.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Why do they always want us to fight the dragons?
But since this particular dragon is not burning down anything or
Oh,
being,
no, I understand.
tribute,
If it's
kinda
too much
down
to ask, we understand.
At this point, we have no intentions of taking on said dragon. However, if it becomes a
listen
thing
back for
that if it becomes a thing that we would be interested in doing, we will certainly let you know.
Very well. That is a fascinating shield you have there.
Oh, thank you.
It's quite beautiful. It's lopsided. Is it broken?
No, that's just the way it is.
Not fully assembled, that's all.
It's just a very odd shield.
Indeed. It's quite striking. I like it.
Yes, so do I. It's big like me.
Well, if you ever desire to be shed of it, I would find it fascinating to sit on the pedestal next to the door.
Well, I will keep that in mind if I decide to abandon adventuring, but right now it's very handy and keeping me safe.
I understand. Very interesting. Very nice.
Thank you. Well, we will not take up any more of your time. I'm sure that you're
Quite
a
all
very busy woman. But as I said, if circumstances change and we end up wanting to fight another dragon other than the red one, we will certainly let you know.
Indeed.
Thank
Well,
you very much for your time.
I've also inquired with, what was the name of the Mighty Defenders, I believe. An up-and-coming adventuring group. I've inquired with them to see if they could help with the dragon as well.
Yes.
So perhaps they can help me as well. I don't know if they're powerful enough, but I'm supposed to have an audience with them at some point in the next couple of days.
Alrighty.
And
Stake out there and ambush them.
if it turns out that
Check out the
they-
competition.
If it turns out that they are able to do so, then I will send message to you. Where may I send message to you?
Tumult's treasures.
I will send you a message via Tumult's Treasures.
Thank you.
And
Yes, the owner
Wait.
will be able to get.
I'm acquainted with Perrin. He's a very interesting man.
He is a very,
Very
interesting
striking.
I do find it.
man.
He does have a bit of a personality quirk, though. Sometimes it seems like he's different people.
He is an interesting man, but I imagine working with all that magic stuff, it would make you a little.
People who are high in magic are often a bit quirky.
Yes.
Hi, on magic.
He is a quirky gentleman.
Well, I will send you word via Tumult Treasure, via Perrin, and we will, hopefully we can do business in some sort. If you happen to come across anything of the,
Warrior's Light.
Warriors of Light. I found the Guardian's Light earlier. If you come across anything of the Warriors of Light, I am interested, and I wouldn't say price is no problem, but I have, as she gestures around the room, I have quite a few resources to pull from.
We understand. There's a lady who did your hair, Shota, who's also very interested in things from the Warriors of Light.
Yes, we have a little bit of a rivalry. I try to get things ahead of her. I've tried to bargain for her collection as well, and she's tried to acquire some of mine through, well, I can't prove it was her, but let's just say the Thieves Guild doesn't like me very much since they lost several of their members in an attempt to get to my things.
Oh,
Damn!
It's good that you have your things very well protected.
Oh, they're very well protected. My private collection specifically.
Well, that is very good. But yes, if we find anything, we will certainly be sure to let you know.
Thank you very much.
We
Very
must
well.
be going.
Yes.
We've got an escort mission to do.
Very well.
We do.
Do we?
Sure.
Oh, we're gonna
May
find
the
one.
light shine upon you. May the light shine upon you.
Something better.
As Renty comes in and shows you guys out.
What's up, Dictor son?
You have to excuse
Yes.
these two. They're not
Indeed.
well trained.
I don't think we could.
Hey, I've been out of commission for like 18 hours. We need to get going.
Now then, this way, as he leads you to the front door, as he's showing you out, he's going to walk you all to the gates. He says, do keep in mind that as the lady's caretaker, I take it upon myself to make sure that nothing untoward happens to her. I see myself as a guardian as such, and
That's very good.
if there's anything you can do to help retrieve her lost belongings, that would be quite wonderful of you. And at the very least, have respect for her and be nice.
Well, I would like to think that we were very nice. As far as the dragon, I mean,
Oh, it's a lot to ask, obviously.
so dragon. It's a very large white. It's not even a young white dragon. It's a
Well, if it had been a young white dragon, we wouldn't have been driven off.
yes. I can understand that.
The lady employs quite a few guards and even some decently powerful adventuring types. But unfortunately, we lost quite a few of them.
I can believe that.
I keep falling back into Perrin's voice. That's annoying.
That's a rather large creature to deal with.
Well, if the rumors about you taking on demon lords are true, then perhaps you can help. If not, we understand.
Well, right now, if we go after a dragon, the priority one is the red dragon. That
Oh,
is,
very understandable.
terrorizing the town. But as I told the lady, if we do decide to take it on, we will let her know.
Indeed. Well, at this particular moment, the dragon is being sated by a few of the lady's knickknacks that are of particular shininess. So the lady wants to help keep people safe as well.
Okay. Well, we've given some of our things to try to help the dragon be sated as well. So it would be nice to get everything back, but we will see what happens within the next few days.
As you will.
Alrighty. Thank you very much.
Shows you out, closes the gate behind you.
Let's get the fuck out of this area. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my damn.
Those
So
people
you're getting-
wanting us to
you're
kill
getting,
Dragon.
Fucking boat again.
You're getting up towards lunch.
We don't have to get on the boat again. We have an instant teleport to it.
We're driving on the boat. Drive the boat.
What?
Never tried the boat. I thought we weren't.
No.
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 I ain't going fuck back there. Fuck that.
No.
Y'all wanna
There's
go?
something that also wants to kill me.
Y'all wanna go get some lunch and meet with Perrin, and then we can figure out what we're gonna do.
Sure.
with the rest of the
Sure.
No, no.
Alright. So you make your way back through town.
day. Grab some lunch on the way.
Alright.
See if
Grabs
Perrin wants
grabs
to
some food and
eat
you
with us.
head back to Perrin. During the lunch rush, you wind up going through a fairly large amount of people. But you find your way
Check
back
the
over.
cape.
As you go through a particularly large crowd, I imagine you're going to be checking.
Oh, fuck yeah.
There doesn't seem to be anything there at the moment. But as you continue to go on through, you find your way back to Perrin. Have yourself a nice lunch. Nothing of great importance. Anything else you guys want to handle in town?
Yes, I would
I'll
like to
find
go
someone.
find. Why don't you go find Merrick's people? Fight them.
So,
I would like to go find the cobbler, actually.
Okay.
Macabre.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
looking for some
yeah.
elven.
Anakis.
Anakis.
You're looking for some elven boots?
I don't think I'm going
Yeah,
to.
Anakis Nasadi.
I would love to, but I don't think I'm going to. No, I'm not practicing.
Ask about it.
We need to find them on the garbage.
So you find your way down. It's actually a fairly run-down part of town, down in the slums, if you will. But you find your way to the place that was directed to. It's pretty ratty looking. It smells, and it's a pretty dark area. But you find your way to the place, and you
I'm a big girl. I can take care of myself.
you step inside, and
Orphans that you have to be worried about.
everything's really bad looking on the outside. But as soon as you step in, you smell the scent of fresh leather, and you see that there are racks of shoes and boots along the side. And as soon as you step in, the shop is clean. It smells of wonderful leathers. The faint smell of urine outside is not apparent on the inside.
Yeah.
It looks fairly nice. You see about 12 pairs of shoes and boots lining the two walls, and a nice human gentleman, completely bald, with a mustache that leads out a little bit, and it looks like he's tried to curl the ends to make it look all fancy, but he's horribly failed.
Wow.
He's
You got that memory
still
foam
trying to
stickers?
grow it out and trying to curl it, it looks like. As he walks in, he goes, hello. How may I help you today?
Well, I was looking for some shoes, actually. And
Well, I have some shoes.
I was told you were very good.
That's... I'll let you judge that for yourself, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to have a hard time with someone of your size. I won't have anything on hand, but I'm always up for a challenge.
Alrighty. Well,
He's a feet guy.
Really? You had to make it weird?
Yes.
cursed trees. Now my cobbler's a feet guy. Of course, he's a feet guy.
At
He
least
works
you
with
acknowledge
shoes. It's not cursed.
And fact is fact.
I was hoping to get a pair of like ballet flats made
What
for my size.
What are you doing out here?
If
Ballet
possible.
shoes, ball
Doable.
dresses.
I normally
bikinis.
work with leather. I can do a leather with a kind of a fabric inside, and I guess the leather would be good for durability, and then the inside padding, and then outside to make it look fancy. If I used a really thin leather, it's workable. I'd have to tell you what. I will take some measurements, and I will put together something, and when you come back, if you like it, you can pay. If you don't like it, I'll put it on the shelf for someone else who might.
Alright, and the other thing that I would be looking for would be just a pair of leather boots.
Your size as well?
Yes.
Okay. Those I can make, not a problem at all.
And how much would that cost me?
Pair of leather boots would normally run about 5 silver, but for your size, I'm going to say about 7.
Alrighty. Well, I will go ahead and pay you for the boots.
Oh, no, I don't take payments unless it's delivered.
Alright, well, I would like a pair of leather boots and
Indeed.
the ballet flats. If you can't, don't suppose you have a pair of Elvish boots, do you?
No.
I thought I had a pair. They got destroyed. And
Can I have insight on that?
Yeah, sure, roll inside check.
Or not? Just for shits and
we
giggles.
should have incited the lady, but we never did.
Oh well.
You guys never incite anything. You're inciting the frickin'
Inside shit.
15? Okay.
Okay. Would you happen to know where to find them?
I am currently on the lookout for a pair. I kind of get the feeling that if I could take them apart and figure out exactly how to put together that I might be able to actually create a pair.
Lost them in the acid.
But
What about some losing magical items in
I've
various ways?
heard of such a thing. I don't know if they're real or a myth, but supposedly they're quite comfortable.
Oh, they are. I had a pair.
Well, anything to increase my ability in my trade to be able to. If I could make something that nice, I could probably make a fair coin.
All right. Well, when would I be able to come back and get?
The boots I could have ready in a couple of days. The others, I'm not sure. When you come back to get the boots, I'll give you a progress report.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Very well.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
You can get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else while you're in town?
I gotta kill a few hours before I go back to the lady to get my bikini.
Okay. Is there anything anybody else would like to specifically accomplish?
I think I'm good.
Oh, that's what that is.
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else you'd like to do, we'll cut to the quick. A couple hours later, you go and you get your bikini.
Yep. From Charlotte.
It's very.
Charlotte's shop.
Yep, from Charlotte. It's a fairly basic bikini. Covers the things it needs to cover, and it's comfortable.
All right.
Fits nicely.
What? How much do I work for?
For the bikini, 2 silver.
All right. I owe her. I paid her 40 gold. Let's see. I paid her 30 gold already, but I owe her 50 gold for the 2 things, so I still owe her 20 gold.
Damn, I overcharged the shit out of you for that.
Well, you said because it was so much material.
Oh, she was full of shit back then.
All right.
Still is, apparently.
So I'll pay her 20 gold.
It's not my fault you don't insight check or haggle.
That's true.
Inflation's a bitch.
Inflation is a bitch.
And pay her the 2 silver.
Okay.
There's what, 10 silver and a gold?
Yeah.
I also wanted to see if you would make me another nightgown.
Oh, really?
A lot less material this time.
Oh. I get what you're going for.
Excellent.
What's the pediddle people?
What?
You want to get laid.
Yeah, a couple of those different styles if you can.
I'll see what I come up with.
All right, and another dress. Just a simple sleeved dress with short sleeves.
Very well. With your measurements and how well my previous ones fit you very nicely, I think I can do that. And as a return customer, I'll be able to do it at a little bit of a cheaper price.
Excellent. I think bright red dress and surprise me on the colors of the night.
I do favor an emerald green. I don't know if it would go right with your gray skin, though.
Well, hopefully it does since I already bought one.
We'll have to see.
All right. And I'll give her a gold, so she's got 8 silver on the next purchases.
That's fine.
All right. And when can I pick those up?
Maybe about a week.
All right.
And I'll have a nice array of selections for you.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Indeed.
All right.
Alright, so you get your stuff, and it's about that time, so you head back to Perrin's and take the 6 o'clock teleport back to the Sanctum.
Yep. Sounds like
Wait, hold on.
okay.
Alright, little bitch, when were we supposed to,
Oh, he's somewhere over that fucking way, past Phandalin.
He's in a temple.
I think we need to go back to Phandalin.
Well, yeah, I want to go back to Phandalin because they're going to pay me a shit ton of money to fix that fucking thing at the mine. Or at least that's
Do we
my
even have
theory.
a way to fix it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
they
fucking
just
walk
need to
in
shut
and you
the
put your
damn
finger
door.
in the hole.
Oh yeah! Just close the door.
You go in there and you
And
put your finger in
I
the hole.
have something that lets me walk in there and shut the damn door.
They open the door, they can't close it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Anyone who gets close gets blasted.
And I'm
That's
getting a
fucking
shit ton
funny.
of money from them if I can't close that damn door.
Yeah, no, when they opened the door, the guy who opened the door got obliterated, and now they can't get close enough to close the door. Anytime they get close enough,
That's fucking
Door.
I'm
funny.
It just
making me some
freaking
cash.
blasts the
buddy.
shit out of them.
That's fucking funny.
They're using grappling hooks to retrieve the bodies.
Alright.
The
So,
freaking
yeah.
That's
that one
fucking
song. Is,
funny.
I chimed in, but the haven't people ever close the damn door.
Anyway,
So,
Let's go to Fandolin
well, no, not tonight. It's
tonight. We're going to Fandolin
No, in
tonight.
the morning.
I have it in there.
In the morning.
We haven't done anything. We don't need to waste the
I
time.
need to collect
Yeah.
my
Night traveling's safer.
I have stuff that I want to do.
I have to collect my money from my innkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
You sure as shit is still there.
Little G sitting at the table down here, like, this must be that new hotel up in Vandalin. Wow. Shit. We're getting it.
I can't
see. It's so bright.
Alright, so we can go tomorrow.
Alright,
So
let's go to Vandalin.
tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll skip everything and go to Vandalin.
No. I want to head up the stairs, put away my purchases, and take off my armor and just be in pants and a shirt.
Alright.
Because I'm around the house and I ain't wearing that damn armor.
understood.
Dude, schwack.
Since he just keeps on
If
freaking
they whack
adamantine.
me, then I deserve it.
Giving the adamantine on just in case I'm getting crit out of nowhere.
That's fine.
Okay. Dinner
You never
is
know.
being prepared. Claude, as there is. So, if it's all the same to you, I would actually like to invite them to eat with us again. If you want not, then I understand, and it doesn't have to be a thing.
Well,
They've done good so far, and
I would like to have a conversation with him under zone of truth.
Of
if
course.
that's okay with him. And
I can't see why it would be. He's been very agreeable.
all right, so yeah, if you want to bring them up here, if they have no issue with having a conversation with me to ease my mind, then
Dang, you missed.
yeah, you missed
Wow.
by a long
Yeah, I was
shot.
like way off.
That was bad.
Then you know that would be the thing, so that the four of us can understand what's happening.
I understand. If you want to do such a thing, we would have to take them out of the cells and even out of the prison to be able to cast Zone of Truth.
Yes, I understand, but since you would like them to eat with us, if you would like to just bring them on up, then we
I mean, if it's more comfortable for you, we can sit them in the mostly completed guard barracks just across from the jail. I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
How have the kobolds been doing with that?
Oh
Yeah.
I'm doing stuff.
Oh, yes, the guard barracks are almost complete.
Wow, neat.
Of course, we finished our escape tunnels, and we have a
Excellent.
second hatchery, and yeah, that's working rather nicely. And we're looking at excavating the 6th basement? Anyway, below the farm area.
Yes.
We're beginning to excavate that.
Excellent. Sounds
Yes.
wonderful.
However you would like to, the most comfortable you need to be. By the way, here, and he reaches in, pulls out the key to Twilight's End, and hands it over to you.
Thank you, dear.
But I only keep it when you ask me to, and it is yours by right. So,
Thank you.
I'm glad we
Well,
didn't
I'm
leave that
going
with
to-
Haru.
I'm going to leave it with you for now, because tomorrow we are heading to Vandalin to do God only knows what. So probably
Very
should
well.
take it with me out of the sanctum. No, bring them up here, and we fought up here before. Might as well do it again if we have to.
very well, as you wish.
It's a great sparring area.
This
Up
time
here?
I can't get crit, bitch.
Okay.
So,
Good spectacle.
he takes off, and about 15, 20 minutes later, he comes walking up. They're following behind him, no chains or anything. They're just walking along. The Beastmaster. It is good to see you again. I appreciate your understanding and letting us out for at least a short time.
How it do, Billy?
I would like to erase old things and start a better relationship. Get a better rapport with you if it's
A
as
better
it is.
repertoire.
Well, oh,
The head game.
can I borrow the Head of Skies?
Oh.
And I want to attune to it.
Okay.
I will take off.
What?
I'll take off the shield for now to put it on because I'm not taking off the other.
Okay. For the sake of this, we'll say that.
I did it before.
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna stand there and he's just gonna stare at you for an hour.
Stare.
I was
Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact.
I was hoping that I could, well, four of us could
Except
talk to
three.
people.
Apparently he's okay with it.
Well, the three of us, yes. I keep thinking
Just
maybe
the
four
three
of us.
of us.
The three of us
She's
could,
not gonna get one down.
have a conversation under Zone of Truth.
As you wish.
As everything that happened while we were in the Underdark.
Yes. I believe it must have been,
Quite shocking.
yeah. But yes, as you wish, by all means.
Alrighty, and I will cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. As you cast Zone of Truth, you feel no resistance.
What the fuck is it? Okay, so
She does.
Wait, where the fuck is it?
What, bitch? You come.
What the fuck are you at?
What did
You feel no resistance
What is it?
from Billy.
What is it? Con save?
Succubus or Incubus?
No, it's
Was it wisdom save?
I think it's wisdom save. Yeah.
Hang on.
Pretty sure it's
I'm
wisdom.
looking at this. Where the hell are my glasses? They're not on my head. They're over
You
there.
left him over there.
I think it's thank you. Because I can't see shit.
You blind.
I am blind as a fucking bat. Thank you.
Now you know how we feel.
Zone of Truth is a
I'm fine.
charisma 16.
Oh,
Is it charisma?
Yes, it is. Are you still fine?
Charisma
Yes.
saving throw.
Okay. So,
What?
Haru, what do you
What's your
have that you
what's
want
your
to do?
what's your spellcasting
16.
modifier? 16. You got a
16.
okay.
So, Haru, what do you have that you don't want anybody to know about?
A lot of things.
I mean, fair.
Alright. Okay, so.
He's a fucking enigma. We're really confused. Sorry about that.
Alright,
Are
so-
you there?
Yeah.
I guess.
Are you resisting Zone of Truth?
Sure.
All right, roll
no,
charisma
yeah.
saving.
I'll
throw.
roll it for you. I know I roll good.
Satine.
Especially good because
No,
you're
I'm
still my
fine.
friend.
So you're just gonna let it take control of you?
I
So
don't
you
plan
can't
on
lie?
talking, so I mean,
That's fair. I'm just you could
why would I resist?
you could just be outside the area.
No, I'm just vibing.
Fuck.
I ain't resisting it.
15.
15. All right, you are affected by Zone of Truth.
Yeah, you're fucked up. Alright, I don't think we've been properly introduced, nor did we get introduced the first time. Apparently
Murder,
you
death,
are
kill.
Billy,
Ah, yes, I am known as Billy.
and the lovely lady beside you,
This is Crystal.
Crystal, okay, and the lovely gentleman as well.
Daddy.
It's
Some people-
Zaddy.
Some people call it Crystal, some people call it Daddy. Alright, so.
His name's Christmas. He's got the
Never
presents.
remember his freaking name. That's not the right one.
Johnny Sins.
No.
That's funny.
No, that can't be.
We're sending our best officer. He's also a firefighter.
That's not right.
Ex-military, plumber, pretty much anything. I'm pretty sure he's been occupied.
What was his name?
Johnny Sins. That's funny.
Fucking David.
Michael
good.
doesn't exist.
Michael Mick doesn't exist.
I'm gonna make his name Michael McDoesn't exist just because.
Yes!
Yeah.
Do. I'll call him Mikey.
Ooh. Mikey.
Ironically enough, his name is Mickey.
Mickey.
Mickey. M-I-C-K-Y.
See you real soon.
Oh, shut up.
K-E-Y.
You have to go straight to the mouse.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yes, he is called Mickey.
Mickey. Alrighty. I'm Rain. The surly guy in the cape is Adris, and Satine is our resident devil on wheels.
Half demon.
Whatever.
Tape
I
light.
am for the wheels.
On wheels.
Unfortunately, our meetings have not been pleasant. This is a nice change of pace.
It definitely is. And I would not like to think that people cannot change, and I glance at Claude when I say this.
he
But-
just raises an eyebrow. He doesn't have eyebrows, but you see his scales.
But, well, you have to understand my reluctance, considering, you know, y'all came in and took over the sanctum, kind
Well,
of, and over them, and I was running for my life, practically, so I'm a little...
It was a regrettable. I mean, at the time it seemed right, but I definitely regret that being the way it was.
Well, can you tell me how you went from having, the tumult blood in an orb and tracking down all of their relatives to die to having a change of heart?
I mean, to be quite straight, no one ever sat down and talked to me about it before. And it just didn't make a lot of sense.
Poor troubled child.
I'm the one that made the mistake with his father. And honestly, I just reaped the consequences of my own actions. But no one ever explained it to me before. And, it kind of made sense. My eyes were opened, if you will.
Okay, so you have no thoughts of, stabbing everybody in their sleep and...
Well, I would protect myself in a situation, but I've grown to like this place and these people.
Yeah, it is a pretty nice place.
Question, how did you get in here the first time? Like, how did you find the entrance?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a telepathic link with my servant who followed you in and kind of splattered. But right before he hit, I saw the room, and when I saw the room, I can plane shift to places I am familiar with. So I just stepped through. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's only one way to make an entrance.
I could right now just and shift out, but
You could literally just say, fuck this shit, I'm out.
yeah.
Leave.
I could literally, right now, I can just go
That's why we fucked them up whenever
and
we
be back in my
in
home.
bubble.
But,
You don't want to do that?
have you ever been to hell? It's not the greatest place.
I have not.
No?
Thankfully.
I kind of, like I said,
Fucked up dreams.
I found that,
Born in this dimension.
I found the people, creatures, because, I don't know if they'd all consider themselves people, but I found the creatures around here to be quite compelling.
Alright,
It's been compelled.
Oh shit! My choice of words.
Every fourth word.
Alright, well, have you ever seen, and I turn into the guy that I see in my visions, have you ever seen this guy? Or know what kind of, tell me, whatever he is.
He's one of the upper level devils, is a pit fiend. There's, that one specifically doesn't have any kind of, knowable markings.
Daddy?
I guess you would call him a generic pit fiend. He's one of the higher echelons, as a devil. Devils are of hell, demons are of the abyss. And we are constantly fighting. But,
that must
no,
get tiring.
that would be, depending on, even amongst the pit fiends, there's a hierarchy, so I can't say how high up he is, but definitely a pit fiend, not one I'm familiar with right off.
Okay. Can I insight check him on that and see if we can show that?
He's under zone
I was
of
gonna
truth.
say he's under zone of truth.
I know, but
Yeah, go ahead.
no, it's fine.
He can word it differently. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay, well, this guy has been giving me some issues, so I was hoping to find some information about him.
I could tell you some general information about pit fiends, what little I know. I'm not really high ranked myself, so I don't really, we don't walk in the same circles.
Okay, I might take you up on the information about pit fiends. Because this particular gentleman, and I drop it, is saying that we need to have a chat. I really don't want to do that.
I would advise against it. It's generally uncommon for someone of higher rank like that to speak with, no offense, someone of a lower standing.
Yeah.
Normally, if they would send an emissary that would speak for them.
Alright. Oh, Artie. I turned into Artie. How about this guy?
Artie?
Artie.
Our arch demon that we
Oh!
really killed.
Artie.
Oh, Yartinak?
Yartinak.
As you change this over, you see him visibly flinch. And you see him start to draw his hands up, and he's like,
Sorry, that's...
Out of disguise.
I know I watched it happen, but when you've lived as long as I have and have dealt with... clearly a demon of the abyss, normally one of those is... well, we would instantly fight to the death.
His name's Yartinak.
Kind of a dickhead.
Dead dickhead, but yeah, and I dropped
Well, I mean, dead. Did you go to the abyss?
Oh, no.
No, we
He's-
can't.
He's dead. We
This
brought it to
plane.
He's
us.
dead in this plane.
He's in this plane.
Well, much like us devils, the demons, unless you actually go to their home plane and slay them there, when they die, they really just go back home.
Imagine he wouldn't.
But yes, no, Yartinak is not very well known, but he's definitely one of the higher ranking lesser demon lords.
Okay.
He had attempted to, from what I hear, he attempted to become a full demon lord and was basically bitch slapped down and told to sit down and wait until he gets a little bit older to start playing with the big boys.
Maybe that's why he was in the hallway girlfriend.
And a dead girlfriend. Jesus.
In a shallow grave.
That's a good question though. Like, he was over there by Everland. Do you know anything about what happened to the town of Everland? Because it was like, it's completely destroyed and...
I've never heard of the place.
Okay. Well, I don't know what destroyed it. Maybe I thought, you know, like a demon
I'm
within
not
there.
familiar.
Alright, the parents are, the tumults are in the room, I assume?
no, they would have wandered off.
They were
They're just
Going to get food or anything. If you want, you can call them in.
Yeah, I'll call him in.
Your ass is in here.
Alright, sure. So they come in.
Alright, so Claude, Perrin, and Mateus, and Rendell, and Martin, since you're in on this, if he's around.
Yeah.
You guys are totally okay with them. You trust them, there's no issues.
I wouldn't say trust.
Well-
Trust takes a lot.
You don't
Not
trust
immediately
me.
hostile is the way I would put it at them. And when I say not immediately, you know,
He just blinked too many times. Holy shit.
I get a little twitchy around them, but now it's
alright.
it's fine for now.
Oh,
Well, you
I
got a
don't
little
see any
twitchy
reason
around us,
to.
He's twitchy around everyone.
I mean, we have every reason to mistrust him, but so far he's done well.
Okay, well, Adris, Satine, what say you?
I mean...
If it makes you feel better, I don't mind. We can stay in the cell. I mean, I get to come out. I stayed in there for a while. It's not a really great place.
Gus is
but-
nice, though. Well, as long as you're not a prisoner, I imagine.
Gus is fun.
Gus is an interesting guy. When we
Yeah.
finally got to talk to him, it was, 'cause, you know, before it was just
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
quite something. But yes,
Thank you for not scratching him.
honestly, being able to come out every now and then is wonderful. Freedom would be nice, but I have earned quite well my imprisonment, and I accept that as necessary.
Yeah,
He's been pretty chill so far.
Don't murder, death, kill people.
yeah,
Well,
as long as
I
you
tell
don't
you
murder
what,
anyone, I think alright.
How about for now, you sleep down there, and as long as no attempts to murder and sleep or anything, then you can wander.
As time passes, I leave it
just
to your discretion.
Don't sneak up on us.
Yeah,
Three of us
please.
anyway.
Would
It's,
you like me? I could wear a bell.
That's
I'm
fine.
kind of naturally quiet.
well, if you see me walking and you're behind me, just yell out, "Hey, Rain!"
Before,
Certainly.
don't just
I know
like,
you're
just
there.
don't pop up
Certainly.
like beside
I have
us.
no
Yeah.
issue with that at all.
That's yeah.
Just don't like pop up out of nowhere like beside us, please.
And then
Tacos.
Billy and Mickey and Crystal are all good with that and staying.
They nod.
Oh, Mickey, you're so much.
Do they talk?
You haven't heard him talk.
Hey, Mickey.
Do they talk, Billy?
Yeah.
I've never heard them say anything so.
You did
Oh.
when.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but
right, because they
You're trying
took
to
them
convince
three
us.
over.
Mhm.
Is that why they don't talk?
Yes, well,
What happened to the other one? Wasn't there another one in the cell?
Yeah, both of them are there.
Both
The
of
guy
them
and the
are,
girl.
The guy and the girl. The succubus and the incubus.
Yeah, they're both here.
I thought there was another one. I don't know.
No, it's
Oh,
him.
yeah.
He's the third.
He's the third.
They talk, yes. They sometimes have a hard time.
Controlling the power.
It's not more controlling the power.
You gotta feel the power.
People tend to want
Right.
to do anything they say,
Stay with the power.
and so they,
Pow.
for the moment, the agreement is for them to not say a lot of things until more trust is built.
Understood.
fair.
That's fair.
So, how can I
Alright.
help you?
Well, then we shall
What'd you do?
we shall go on a
Propose.
tentative plan and see how things run.
Indeed.
So hopefully dinner's ready and we can eat. 'Cause I'm hungry.
Excellent.
And that'll be the end of it. We're even gonna need a bigger table.
I'm sure we could commission someone and never
We
went
could
to.
probably commission Mateus to make us one.
Alright, so dinner is served, and everyone sits down to eat. And
I try to make sure Randall is as far away as possible without being obvious. Just because.
everyone takes up their seats, and yeah, dinner is had. During dinner, Mateus mentions that he's like,
Listen, you know, we got a lot of things we're working on right now, but when we all try to work at the same time, there's a dimming of the pathways in the floor. And if there's anything that's pulling on the power supply, might be a good idea to take it and have it not be doing that anymore.
Cursed ass tree.
Jesus Christ, it's not pulling
Good
on
fucking chance.
Oh Jesus, not again.
Actually, I was more referring to the crystals that you guys. I'm doing his voice. I get
Oh,
stuck
you're
in the
still
voices.
charging.
They're charged completely. So they
Yeah.
should be
So,
putting in any.
well, they're completely charged, but there's like these little pulses.
Ah, okay.
I keep falling back into the voice. So yeah, it's one of those things, you know. If
Yeah, we'll pull them.
you guys could, you know, I mean, at least open that, whatever. They seem to still be drawing power, so
Okay, yeah, no problems.
whichever you want to do there, and yeah, that might help a little bit. It's
Well-
only when all three of us are trying to do something at the same time where we're kind of pulling a lot of stuff.
Alrighty, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go pull mine. And
I'll go grab
put it
mine.
upstairs in my bedroom.
Oh, hey, we
Table.
can get Shota back.
Yeah.
Shota, baby.
why is that a thing?
Thing.
Because
I'm gonna
of
go
this.
grab the
This is
blue.
the whole reason.
But
I'm gonna go grab the blue.
yeah. But
Blue is in pocket.
I would say we wait about Shota until we get back from family.
Which one's Shota?
Shota's the
black.
interdimensional
There's
one.
Okay,
Information
okay,
on
okay.
the core.
Wait, which one's mine?
10
Which
bucks.
one's
Where's the
blue?
blue?
That's like 11
Is blue the cult
Yeah,
the
that's
cult
NA.
basement?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, blue's cult.
She's got the one that leads out to the other
To
city.
Dennis City, and I'm not. Yeah, that one's going in my bedside table where
Okay.
nobody can get to it
Yeah.
from me.
Should I put mine in there too? Like if you
want
want keep them together, that way nothing
That's
happens.
fine.
And of
Yeah.
course, you do see Father's sword standing in the corner.
to. With my shield next to it.
Yes, what are we left it?
Oh, and I give her back the hat of disguise and reattuned to mine.
Understood.
Rude. You never know when
so-
you need a hat of disguise.
Yeah. So yeah, we do that, and Shota we should. I want to let her out and see if, because we let her out, she would go
Oh, I
heal
was spinning the
Huxley.
chair.
No, I thought it hurt.
No, it's probably
Well, it's
not.
supposed to rain.
You're right.
Severe thunderstorm.
Okay.
And see if she will heal Huxley, because I would like to know what happened to my father, and she can tell me better than anybody.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who? Shota?
Shota.
Tell you about your father.
No, she can heal Huxley and then he can tell her.
Oh, okay.
You said she could. I was like,
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I said-
500 years ago.
Ultimately, it does lead to her finding out. So technically,
What's that?
So this is the whole.
Shota, baby, what do you think? So aggressive.
There's another Shota?
You don't mind, do you? Perfect. Have at it.
Oh, I never watched the dub.
Kobe
Dragon.
Dragon. Dragon.
Okay.
Shut the baby.
That is why I know the name.
Alright, so dinner is had,
That's where it came from.
and
Brandel, did you find anything about what was going on with you today?
something's off. We're still trying to figure it out.
Is it bad off? Do we
Apparently
need to-
not.
Okay.
It seems. I'll get back to you when I know more.
Okay. We're just
You had 2 more potions, right?
Indeed, I did.
Do you want to test it out now? Or?
I mean, if you want to.
Heck yeah, let's do this!
Before bed.
Hell yeah!
Stop indulging her. She's becoming a crack addict.
I'm doing it, it's fun!
Puts her fucking down.
Yep.
Fucking.
Natural ones.
Okay, so,
Potion time!
dinner's had. Make the potion lab. He hands you another one. This one is a sickly green color. Looks kind of like pea soup. Very, very. And it has I just completely blanked. I don't know why I'm thinking. I can just read it. Like it has I can't think of the word.
Malfunction?
Read the word.
No, his brain just malfunctions.
Yeah. So
Happens a lot.
it's a sickly green, very pea soupish looking, and it has 3 different. It looks like there's a flowing river in each one of the sides. One is green, different green. One is yellow, and the other side is red. And it's just 3 streaks that run up. And when they reach the top, they seem to boil over, but not mix.
That is weird.
Time to
How
know.
do potions do this? What the fuck?
Well, it's magic.
I mean, yes,
Time
but
to
like...
die.
So
It
yes,
looks like meat!
if you oh god, as he steps forward real quick, because he's really prepared. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not there.
Joe! 14.
14.
Not the best roll.
As you
so-
drink it down, you feel this. You drank alcohol before, and you understand the burning sensation that
Yeah.
alcohol gives you as it goes down your throat. You get this burning sensation going down your throat, and then you feel this burning sensation in your stomach, and you're just like, ooh, and then you just fall over unconscious.
Put her down!
So yeah, you're out.
Woo!
How long?
Yeah. She's getting toted.
6 hours.
Oh, dang! Well, just...
Nighttime for you.
Go sleep! Okay.
Just a potion of just... Get it. Get sleep.
Alright, so she's playing with potions. Anybody else want to accomplish anything?
Yes.
Alright.
You said she was going to bed?
I did not say I was going to bed. No.
Are you going to bed?
Why?
I'm waiting for her to go to bed.
Okay.
That is the most ominous
as soon
thing
as
you
she
can
starts
say.
to get settled down, I'm just going to walk in wearing the dress that she bought.
No, the dress is in my room.
Out of the sky.
Had a disguise.
Okay. You didn't see the dress, though.
Yes?
He saw the jade button sticking through the side of the dress.
Oh, I thought we agreed on through the window.
No, you said through the window. I didn't agree to it at
No,
all.
I didn't
okay.
agree to that.
Either way, pretty fucking close. I get the gist.
Best estimation.
Okay.
I'll do.
Actually, make a. What would be the check for this? I'm gonna make you make a roll for this because it needs to be a thing.
He rolled like a 31 on perception.
Or 3, actually.
33. He fucking saw it. Some way, somehow. He fucking saw it.
An insight check. We'll go for insight into what you think this dress would have looked like.
Damn, John. Damn. An 8.
8. Pretty decent approximation.
Color, at least
Doesn't quite work out. The shade is wrong, and the actual style is the style of it's just off.
Alright, so I'll walk in like that.
Okay.
Okay?
I was
Walk
about
into
to get
where?
undressed, but
Into
sure.
her room. Fucking
You
walled
did
it.
not at least?
Fuck no. How do I look?
What the fuck, dude?
Oh.
What the hell are you? You got the wrong room, babe. You looking for Zevaraj and y'all into some
I
kinky
know.
shit.
I seen the dress you got. Just wanted to try it on.
Uh-huh.
Do it for all.
You look really pretty in that red dress.
Red! He's red?
You got green buttons.
Oh, that's right. That'll do.
Okay, so why don't you go show Zevaraj your new dress?
She ain't there.
Yeah, she came back with you guys.
Or what?
Hey, Sanctum's a good place to get away from work.
Yeah, you gotta get out of work sometimes.
Because I'd like to get undressed. And,
Also off in phase 2. Oh, alright, I'll leave.
okay.
After a very disturbing display.
Okay.
I'll hold off on phase 2.
Okay. I'm very confused now.
You should be.
And,
I'm confused.
I think we're all just confused,
Thanks,
but it's Jamie, so I mean.
Go find my woman and tell her to go. We need to go check on Little Puff.
Damn, you're determined.
Fuck yeah!
Are the bedrooms and
Can I trick her into it this time?
in the enchanting lab, are they within 120 foot of each other?
The bedrooms and the enchanters.
Yeah, we're pairing with the.
Oh.
It's a close call.
You lay down on the floor. You could probably get the-
It's depending on the exact angles, could be.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, Haru, we can go ahead and check on them.
As you make your way down to the farm.
You still wearing the dress?
Oh yeah. Do you like my dress? Rainstorm bought one. I just wanted to try it on.
We learn new things every day.
Flick the hat and then you go back. Normal.
Very well. So yeah, we can go check on them.
How was the report?
Good. Good. It was, very inclusive.
It's good.
Doing a lot of gravelly voices tonight, like certain.
Is our name good?
I mean, you're not wanted for murder
Yeah.
anymore.
Not yet.
But yeah, no, it should be fine.
Speaking of murder, how is the little fuckwad?
No one's seen him for a while, actually.
I was talking about the one in the jail.
Oh,
Victor.
he complains a lot.
Want
But
me
he
to
did that
silence
before he
him?
was in jail, so you know.
Want me to silence him?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Any word about this other party growing inside yet?
Which party would that be?
The one with I can't fucking remember the name. What the fuck is it? The fucking dangerous duo.
What are you talking
The
about?
fucking the other group that's been popping up, blowing up and
Our rivals.
Yeah.
our new fucking rivals.
Oh,
Shut them fucking
the
down.
Mighty Defenders?
That's right. Yeah,
I mean,
they're fucking
they are
defensive.
one of the groups, but you know of multiple.
Yeah, no, I got the list.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you got the list, then why are you...
Well, I don't have the actual list. It's just
Okay.
fucking, I have it written down. Latest parties.
What?
You have the actual list of the parties.
Yes, of course. What did you write down?
Latest parties.
Litist?
Fucking
Lit? Okay.
Fucking lit.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're
We're on
talking
the top.
about...
Littest party.
I'm not there, so I'm not giving you the
How are the defenders?
Well,
Making more reports?
they're doing what they can. They said if they get a little bit stronger, they might try to take on the dragon for us. But,
Where are they currently at?
I don't have an exact location on them currently. They headed out a
current assigned mission.
Where are they exactly?
Where are they supposed to be?
They headed southeast. They said they had something they had to take care of, and they'd go on for another mission when they got back.
We're in Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stay away.
South.
I mean, I assume we want to speak with one representative. So.
Sword Mountains. Okay. Right on their doorstep. Okay. Alright. So, but you don't know exactly where they're supposed to be or what they're doing?
No, they're not currently contracted through us to do anything.
Alright, you might have to find out something. You know where they came from?
No, actually. There's one gentleman that comes and he's their paperwork guy, is what he says. And honestly, results are results. So, you know, but yeah, it's just the one guy. Having been with her for the last several weeks, you would have actually seen this guy in passing.
Woohoo! Ha ha ha! Yeah, boy!
He is a fairly plain-looking human. Short white hair, not like crew cut, but short, just kind of like my hair now. But solid white. Wears a fairly plain set of leather armor, and carries a short sword on one side. Very unassuming, seems not really remarkable. And he didn't really strike you as like a powerful individual or intimidating in any way.
Would there have been a chance where I would have been able to get descriptions and party classifications?
Of all of them, no. You would have found that gentleman was known as Dimble Faltumil. Dimble Faltumil.
Would he have...
And he is supposedly, as reported, a brawler.
Okay.
He fancies up close and personal engagement.
Would he have... So he travels with the party, I guess.
He's their paperwork guy.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot known. They finish missions. He brings in proof of missions completed and does all the paperwork. And
Okay. Was there an opportunity for... I guess I know I've seen him in passing, you said, but has he interacted with Haru or become aware of Haru?
during your time since you were there with Zevrash, I wouldn't say that you've interacted. You may have had a couple snide comments because of who you are. But when you were keeping an eye on Zevrash, you would have been aware of him and he would have seen you at some point. But there was never any direct interaction.
So you wouldn't say he knows?
I would say he knows of you.
Okay.
You do stand out a little bit.
Are you trying to
Yes.
Oh god, not again.
Message time.
He'll always sit here for the next hour while he figures out what to say.
Alright, I'm gonna send him a message.
Oh god!
What was his name? Diddly? Dumble?
It's
Dimble?
Dimble.
Dimble, that's right.
Dimble Faltumil.
Alright, we'll start it off.
Alright.
Howdy, Dimble. This is Littlefoot from the Lavendale Burrows. Your party has grown my interest. If you're ever in your Fandolin, please message me.
Okay.
Well,
What the hell?
anybody else just blinked twice, 3 times?
Methinks though, we got.
Oh.
Stop doing that.
Oh.
Stop and save.
Yeah, save it,
Save, please.